and you will see a mangled mess of horror and blood. It is quickly dispatched into plastic bags and taken away by the medical servitors, carrying it to God knows what, for what purpose, you do not even want to imagine. As you turn on the data slate and look down, you will scroll through the code of the memories and consciousness left behind. Storing it in your pocket, it feels like it weighs heavier than any other data slate you have touched. You will occasionally feel that it's there, sort of just touching it just to make sure that it's still there. Patting your pocket occasionally, walking over to the cogitator and uploading his memories and the last of his will. As you walk around on the ship, there is a heavy atmosphere of mourning and remembering. How do you individually react or deal with Ripsol's death? Does anyone want to have any? Do you have any special reaction to this? Anyone?
So, Commissar Rickard is going to be sitting there in the surgical bay. Doggo sitting there looking at him eye to eye. He's going to go, I know, you don't have to keep saying it. But we can get him back. No, don't look at me like that. We can. Promise.
Awesome. You get an inspiration point. I'm imagining you're dressed still in your full commissar attire.
Mm-hmm.
Rickard, Arlen's tone is gentle. You know that's not possible. I felt him leave, depart to where we'll go.
A mechanicus. They do not operate on the same systems we do. Sure. No.
And they're like,
shut up.
She flinches.
He will come back.
But isn't that? Are you sure that it's a good idea to even attempt to try? That sounds weird, unnatural.
This data pad is everything he was. If we can just upload it to something, then he is back.
Yeah,
we're flesh. We're not like them.
A horrible odor of detergent washing. This piercing smell of cleaning agents and metal pierces through. And you look at one of the servitors walking past you. He's covered in it. He's carrying a red cloth, insensitive to your presence. He will swing it around so it nearly hits you, and continue walking up the stairs. The last of Ripsaw's blood washed away.
Erlen looks distinctly uncomfortable with being here, with where Ripsaw died, where his even worse, where his body was dismantled, but with her serious wounds, she's forced to stay, unable to leave this place. While the medical servitors tend to her. Surely there is more to Ripso than the machines and the data. You, Ricard, I fear you need to accept it. It'll only be worse if you don't.
Now, the Mechanicus, they don't operate on the same levels we do. They're digital, whereas we're chemical. See?
Well, I don't know much about Mechanicus. I guess maybe we can try. I wouldn't hold too much hope. She looks at him, but she's looking at Ricard, both weary and worried at the same time.
Well, that's all we can do, is try.
First
You'll see the ripped coat and the ripped arms of the coat and slashes across his face, and actually see that he is remarkably depressed. It's at that point you see he sees remarkably that he is remarkably blah, 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 blah. You see essentially what he called it'll last for a second before stony face will come on and say, "But he did his job, got rid of the beasts, and the fight continues. I'll go with me."
Harold stares at Ricard for a few long moments, not looking away, still worry marring her face. Then she slowly nods, and the procedures have finally finished. She looks down on her partially restored knee with a wince, then stands up with some effort and says, "Yes, lead the way, Commissar."
As record.
Everyone feel free to introduce your characters and create a role-playing scene.
You see a beeping on his datapad come up. Log into it, and it will say that it will be from Commissar Elise /record. They were on patrol. They were ambushed by Turner creatures. Slight casualties. But creatures, as they could see, and this is then redacted from the thing, from the actual official message, says, smiled at us. What the hell is going on? Then it ends. That's me.
The data predator is most likely on the bridge at news of Tech Priest's Ripsaw's expiration. He immediately recycled his mechanical right arm by snapping the muscly tendons as well as any junction of bones before the prosthetic, as he quickly irradiated it and sterilized it in order to equip it to his form. Pleased with his new right hand, provided by the passing of his former colleague, he is on the bridge, maintaining the ship's altitude and heading. His robes are tattered, burnt, with bullet holes and slash marks, yet still continue to function, emanating the bright white and red of Mars. His form is now a mishmash of whatever cybernetics would replace the ones that were busted previously by the many enemies of the machine god. Yet still he decides to function, as he swore not to succumb to the foul enemy. His weapon rests on his hip, the machine spirit of the power sword long abandoning him in order to maintain his existence. Now only a medieval reminder of his past, the flail of chastisement is his only weapon remaining by his side. That's me.
Feel free to roleplay and do whatever you want.
A woman in enforcer armor and a blindfold will walk onto the bridge and seeing. She looks somewhat depressed, but seeing the data predator, a small smile appears on her face, and she says, "Oh, data predator, it's good to see you. You already repaired the damage that these beasts wreaked on our ship. We're lucky that you were on that."
Indeed. You seem distraught.
Yes, I never lost anyone like that before. Oh, you got your arm back.
Yes, I've recycled our former colleague.
Wait, is that Rip Source?
Indeed, good quality cybernetics are hard to come by, and supplies are limited on the field.
Right. Yeah. She looks obviously disturbed by that.
Quisitively, a metadendrite pops to very close to your face as it scans your visage. Says, you consider my lack of compassion to be that would mirror a lack of mourning.
No, it just feels. I mean, it was part of a dead man, of a comrade. It feels so strange, but I know Ripsor honored his Ogren friend by keeping his mechanical foot, so I can understand it. It feels really strange to me, but I don't think
I've seen many come and go, young Imperial. The way every person usually mourns the loss of their companion in different ways. Unfortunately, I'm too tired too old, and I've seen it too often to affect me anymore.
Her look changes to that of pity.
If you live long enough to regret ever choosing this life, I can guarantee you it does get easier because you eventually will be too tired to even care.
That sounds even worse than being in pain, if I'm being honest.
It gives perspective. You should worry about the living. Can't do anything for the dead anymore.
I can't argue with that. Yes. Well, it's not like I had any choosing in this life. I just did what was expected of me.
Good. No. I'll have to say, psychologically and physically, will you be at detriment to the well-functioning of this warband?
No, I will do everything I need to do.
Good.
I'm ready.
Because you don't look too ready.
He gave his life so that we could continue. I will not let that go in vain.
While you're talking, you can see a couple of servitors carrying a huge crate from the cargo bay. They ignore your presence.
Arlen stares at it for a few seconds and hastily looks away. Data Predator, I can deal with the psychological part, but my body could be in a better condition. The medical servitors did install me a new kneecap, but perhaps you could take a look. I trust you more than the servitors.
No specs match and just like previously, instead of your face, just it's almost sticking to your to both of your knees, scanning both of them. After a few seconds, without his head turning to you, more focused on the servitors with that crate, he says, "They both match. Such a simple procedures can be fitted to servitor use. You have nothing to worry about. It does have my seal of approval if this is what you care for.
Thank you.
Now, you should rest. If you're so good at dealing with the psychological injuries, as he says rhetorically, then you should focus on healing your physical ones. Now, if you'll excuse me."
Yes, sorry for distracting you. I guess I could indeed use a rest. She slumps her shoulders and walks out, being sure not to look in the direction of the burden that the servitors carry.
Matthias will just walk by the servitors as the aspect servostal would stand within the crate to see what it holds. If it's nothing of interest, he will just continue his routine maintenance or tweaking with the autopilot until more delicate procedures are required of him in order to pilot the ship.
Before he actually leaves, and as she leaves, what do you call it? Commissar Rickard will step out of the shadows and go, "So, what do you think?"
He says, "No one considers you to be privy to my thoughts."
was asking as a colleague.
The Tyrannide's appearance is unfortunate, yet we still have a job to do. So we will do it.
Not about the Tyranids. About the Psyker.
She's young. She's
Stable or not?
well, she's dealing with a lot better than the usual people I've seen. To be fair, she didn't know him for long. Therefore, the impact may be lessened. Yet I've seen strangers fighting on the same side on a fair fight, and they would cry for others as if they knew them their whole life. The Psyker's training is showing that she is able to hold her faculties. I'd say that she's reliable, if nothing else.
And having, let's say, more augury faculties than myself, I request that you keep an eye. He seems emotional.
She is useful. She will be taken care of until she stops to be. Until then, I shall do my duty.
That is all I ask. But I do not wish to burden you with the duty part.
I have many responsibilities amongst this crew. If I were incapable of holding them, or would I be overburdened, I would delegate them to someone competent. So rest easy.
Indeed, I shall. Good night.
I'm sorry.
Sweet dreams.
Right.
Go
Unfortunately, there's...
to the land of slumber. Go to... I'm sorry, I'm now, shall we say, taking the piss.
Yes, I'm aware that you also enjoy doing that.
No, gotta keep it lighthearted.
I myself enjoy a more professional engagement. Is there's anything else?
One thing. The Tyranids. I know they have a hive mind. Is it an all-encompassing hive mind?
I possess no education, nor am I known to dabble in this field of study. Your guess is as good as any layman's.
I thought I'd ask, as you'd been in the orders in as long than I, maybe privy to more information, but I thank you for your answer.
Of course. Anything else?
No, that's fine. I will let you get on and stop wasting your time.
He will just turn around and continue to do his duties.
Awesome. Rick, Siegfried, feel free to introduce yourselves. Where are you right now, Rick? Oh, Ola probably can't hear us. Well, you'll continue flying for a little while until a couple of servitors come out, and on the bridge itself they will drop a large crate. With a thud, it lands on the ground, dust flies in all directions. Seems to have been stored for a long time. It is quite large and sturdy. And they will just leave.
Alright, what happened?
So, if no one wants to do anything else, we will fly to the city. You eventually see Charlie in front of you, opening up, and as you approach, you will look out. You will see a gigantic swarm of Tyranids. Directly beneath you, you will see a battlefield. Lights, explosions going off. You will see psychers creating storms. Horrible warp effects. Blue radiant lights emanating in all directions. A toxic cloud stretching far up into the clouds. A whole swarm of flying beasts hit the ship and fly off in all directions. With a loud thud, something hits the windscreen. You see the streak of blood as it disappears. There's a battle down there, deep beneath the fog and the smoke. What do you do?
Rickard's gonna go on to the Fox and go, "All commissars, report! What is the current situation? Are you holding?"
You will hear a bunch of static. Testing.
Psyker!
Do a command test. -20. You'll begin yelling commands, requests in different directions.
Oh, failure with menace. I'm gonna use an inspiration on that. Sorry, just bear with me. It's 20.
Anyone feel free to speak up anytime.
Sorry, but what's the situation?
We just appeared at the place. They're already fighting the Tyranids in a big battle, and commissars trying to vox them and doing a command test to get, the other commissars online.
Okay.
And my computer says.
I'm gonna roll for you.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be grand.
66.
Still a failure.
Okay. You're gonna fly past the war zone. No one is responding. You look down. You will see a horrible battlefield. A crater appears on a hill. Men lay slain and blown to bits. In it, you will suddenly see Tyranids approaching from all sides, like scavengers eating the flesh of the dying. You take a little round trip and fly around the battlefield. What you want to do?
So they're not actually attacking the city, they're up in off Karam.
Yes.
Small skirmishes, mayhaps.
Your allied House Brabazum is engaged in a full-out war with Tyranids.
When it's already late, Arlene arrives when finally someone belatedly delivers her the orders of the commissar. She's obviously sleepy, and her face is a little red and swollen from sleep. She arrives groggily. Rickard, I was told you were looking for me. What's happening? What the hell?
Looking out the window, you will see a gigantic Tyranid stretching out from the toxic green clouds. It shrieks up in your direction, and you see several winged beasts begin to fly up towards you.
Aspects detected contacts. Commissar, your orders. If not, I will continue my approach towards Fort Charney.
Should we?
Several distress messages have been sent out from the Navigator House of Brabazum.
Should we not help them somehow? This ship has strong cannons, right?
Commissar.
Circle around. Engage.
As the engine begins to roar, as a tight maneuver is made in a U-turn.
A nervous smile appears on Arlen's lips as she pulls out her siphon.
You'll feel the roaring of the engines, these lights and clouds begin flying past you. Occasionally little bugs will start hitting the windscreen. You find yourself over a huge battlefield, lights going off in deep beneath the clouds. Do you want to try to approach through the clouds? You can't see anything.
Can we use any sort of aspects to in any information?
There is a bunch of heat everywhere. Impossible to distinguish anything from this altitude.
I personally wish to engage, but Mechanicus, what will happen if we go into that cloud?
I do not know. Our engines may fail, or we will succeed and get us an assessment of the situation. I'll keep the ship out of reach. You should try and contact the commanders and get the situation report.
Cannot leave our allies alone.
In that case, you got two options. Go in blind, or wait and get a situation report. The choice is yours.
I can try.
As
some kind of effect will hit the ship. You hear a giant thunderous noise. Anyone may roll for their turn if they want.
The what?
Turn.
You can roll for your turn if you want.
Initiative or
I have a 12.
7.
a swarm of winged beasts will hit the ship. You hear a bunch of racketeering and noise. Some of the engines start to loosen a little bit, and you will hear a huge, sort of deep bass sound. Suddenly, a huge light appears from the clouds below. Anyone with psychic abilities can do a senescence test. Everything begins to shake. The ground you stand on gets sort of vibrating as you skip across the floor. You will all feel a horrible cold shiver go through your body.
Two people succeeding on the psionitions.
A psychic entity is directly beneath you and is directing its energy at the ship.
Something is attacking us psychically.
The hull takes 62 damage.
Penetration.
None.
Does it get blocked by the field?
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah, let me just... Commissar, the ship has been hit. Ship status report is still pending. Your orders.
I'll give you all 30 seconds to do your turn.
Rick immediately runs to the guns to go man them. Auto guns.
A bunch of fires and smoke will erupt. Some of the lights will go out and begin to flicker. "15 seconds left."
Let's say we must engage. Up, down, open fire.
Immediately.
Psycho,
Yes.
protect us as much as you can. Gunners, look for the big ones. Shoot them.
Okay, so you're taking it to combat action?
Yep.
Go ahead. Roll a maneuver.
Got it.
You get minus 30.
Got it. Oh, motherfucker imposing penalties on me.
Aralyn will try to communicate with psychers on the ground with astral telepathy to get the situation.
There are many, by the way.
And if possible, any coordinates for a strike.
Yeah, there are astropathic choirs as well as you estimate dozens of psychic warriors down there holding off the Tyranids. This seems to be primarily a psychic battle going on.
Can they give any kind of coordinates for us to fire upon from the ground?
Do a senescence test minus 20.
Minus 20. Okay.
You try to reach out to them and create a field in your mind. As you close your eyes, you look down. Through the ship, you can triangulate and see the different shapes of the psychers.
Well,
You try to see what direction they're attacking.
use one fate point. Good thing I got them back.
You can use an inspiration instead. Okay.
I already spent it. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Can't get it.
Using my maneuver, I'll go to get an visual assessment.
After this turn, we're doing 15 seconds per turn. Go.
Hey, as I man the auto guns, do I see any of the flyers that attacked us or not? They somewhere else.
Remember to describe your actions. Okay, you're gonna jump into the gun pod, and through it you will see mostly fog, lights, a few shadows down there. It's very hard to see anything. You can shoot, but you'll get a penalty.
I'll risk it. Oh wait, no, I can't see the ones that are attacking us.
Yes, you can see the flying beasts.
Alright, I shall try to shoot those ones then. As Rick turns the turret to face them and starts blasting.
Go.
So what's the minus?
Minus 20. Sinishans failed.
Alright, what was the bonus that the gun gave again?
Twin linked 20 turret, another 20,
Alright.
so 14 total.
Alright, so it's plus 20 this time because the minus 20.
Yeah.
Oh, success with 5.
5.
Describe what happens.
As Rick lands on the gun, as he swivels to it, seeing his targets unleashing the fury and trying to at least kill some Xenos to avenge his
What kind of gun is it?
Twin linked assault cannon.
twin link assault cannon. Yeah.
Okay.
This is for Ripsaw.
Should I roll damage?
Yeah.
Rip 6 shots ran out.
Do you have any skills to split the damage between different enemies?
No.
Okay, you're gonna eviscerate one of the flying beasts. It just explodes, wings flying violently in all directions. That's your turn. A attack will be directed at the ship. You can communicate this to the rest, Arlene. I'll give you
Attack incoming!
I will give you an opportunity to jink with a penalty of minus 10.
Roger, dodger.
Test with 2.
Nice. Another horrible roar will be sent through the ship. Equipment starts to shake, nuts and bolts fly off, land on the ground and sort of roll up to your feet. The ground beneath you begins to shake. You look out the window. You see these images of a gigantic beast projecting itself outside the ship. It is as if it's looking through the windows, Arlene and Siegfried. It is as if it is engaged in a personal battle against you. It must be gigantic and directly beneath you.
Arlen shudders. Oh, but then
One of the flying beasts attack. Another one.
No
One of
more
them-
weapons. We're gonna use field from now on.
One of them is gonna attack the cannon. Misses. Another one is gonna attack an engine. That's a hit.
It's a hit, fails.
6, 7, 8, 9.
that's for
Three.
shooting.
That's a... Let me see here. Okay, flesh borer. It's just going to work on opening the metal and trying to get into the ship. So you'll hear this clawing and scratching. Jax, or Rick, right outside the turret itself. There's something clawing on the metal. You will see occasionally this little dent in the armor. In fact, 2 of them have attached themselves now to the side of the cannon.
2 are attached to the side of the ship.
Your turn. 15 seconds per person. Go.
Alright, I shall start blasting those ones.
They cannot be blasted. They're hooked
too
to
close.
to the cannon.
Alright, I'll go for the... How many flying ones are remaining that I can actually shoot at? Please don't let me see.
Unlimited.
Damn.
At 8.
Should I go for the biggest one then?
I'm noting it down and reducing it from the swarm's total.
Alright, success with 3 additional.
Go.
Reinhardt, I'm gonna need you to go down below the ship and man the battle cannon and blast that creature that's focusing on us.
Certainly. Be sure you can fly the ship.
Better than you, at least. Now go. As I will do an evasive maneuver.
But
I would like to do an evasive maneuver to try to make those creatures unhatch themselves from our fuselage, as well as make ourselves a harder target.
Awesome.
This will also make hitting the target a bit more difficult, but I have faith in the crew.
I'm gonna give you an extra -20 for that.
Got it?
So -40 in total.
Success with 4.
Sick. What kind of movement do you do?
Evasive maneuver, full action, we move our tactical speed. The enemy receives a -40 on all of their attacks against our ship, but we also get a -40 to hitting anything.
Okay, guys.
16 total.
Everybody's turn. Go.
Did the two creatures get dislodged? Is there still like
Yeah,
screeching?
they
of
get
metal?
dislodged. Yeah.
Ah,
When the big beam comes from the psychic thing, can I see where it comes from, or is it not invisible?
No.
Alright, then I shall keep shooting at the flying ones.
Yeah.
That are close by.
You killed 2 so far.
Alright.
Astropath, we're gonna need to figure out what are we targeting.
Flat failure.
oh. Should I roll? Can I roll perception to find out?
Yep.
To find out where the psychic attacks are coming from. Feel them. Oh. There. I can sense it over there.
Pretty much directly beneath you.
I point the shit, I do an evasive maneuver, as in, dive bombing.
You want to stick a bomb?
Yeah.
Oh.
Put the guns in position for them to fire.
Alright.
If it's directly below us, then below us it shall be.
No one else gonna do anything on your turn?
how long can you keep this going down?
Depends how long will it take for you to shoot.
Wait.
I'm gonna need you to do an athletics test -30 if you want to reach it by next turn. Rickard,
Balkan hits him with additional...
you're not in the battle cannon. You were just talking to him on the bridge recently.
Yep,
You want to run down to the lower level and man the battle cannon?
yes. Sorry, what do you call it?
Athletics test -30.
Sorry, my mistake. I apologize.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna attack you.
Okay.
No worries.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna change it.
Mhm.
-40 penalty to attack me. Well,
Still a hit.
Yep. Flat success on the change.
Did you count the penalties?
Yep, -20. Or did it increase permanently to -40 instead?
It's 4.
Rickard, running, sweating, breathing heavily, you will hit the wall after jumping down the stairs. Your foot, your ankle twists over, and there's this horrible stabbing pain in your ankle. You touch the wall and try to get up, and you start limping towards the battle cannon.
Arlen tries to find some focus amidst all this chaos.
Awesome.
Suddenly everyone can see glimpses of what their future actions will bring. 3 rerolls for next turn.
Sick. I'm gonna say that is your turn, and you had 1 degree on your dodge, and you will dodge the large attack. A horrible shriek can be heard once again, and you will see another flying swarm hitting the windshields.
We get zapped. Powerfield saves us this time.
Sick. So yeah, this is literally like a laser beam, like a blue laser beam, gets shot up from down there somewhere.
Imagine the ship from Matrix, with its Tesla coils.
Yeah. And this is like the artillery and Starship Troopers. It's like this huge plasma thing getting fired up at you. Barely missing. Another flying beast is gonna touch. That is a good hit. I'm just rolling to see if I do a Righteous Fury, because they have to do that to Corin.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Lancris?
Harold is laughing, almost hysterically. She turns to Deadbred and shouts, "Great evasion!"
Data Predator doesn't have the heart to tell her that the field saved us.
It's not like she can tell for sure.
Rick kind of covers his eyes as the blast kind of fizzles out on the shield, because I'm presuming it's very bright, right?
It didn't hit us fully straight on, but it definitely triggered the shield on the side.
Harold and Data Predator, you get an inspiration point. It is your turn.
Alright, since, did you say on the box that it's directly in front of us so I can just shoot there?
Yup.
There's this horrible thundering noise. The whole ship starts to shake. You have literal turbulence. You can hear the sort of rattling and the horrible noise of the ship nearly giving in as the machinery above you and wires begin to come loose. Everything is shaking. Beneath you, this is like you're flying into a volcano. Just these huge walls of flame. Horrible plasma effects and toxic clouds. You will see a horde of flying creatures, as if you're flying into a ant hill.
Alright,
A huge creature is now visible in front of you. You're flying directly towards it. It looks like a gigantic crawling xenomorph.
I shall take a half aim action and I'll shoot at that thing. Assuming it's still the same minuses.
No, minus 40 this time.
You get plus
16. Oh, plus 16, alright.
No, nice future vision.
No, that's presence.
I'm bad.
It's basically also a kind of feature vision.
I'm inspiration that.
You got a fate points.
Yeah, you can reroll for free. 3 times.
Oh, dang.
You cannot use inspiration to reroll.
Oh, you can?
You can, but she used that psychic power, so you can reroll on attack.
Alright. Ah, success with 4.
Nice.
So you used a fate point to reroll?
No.
Psychic power.
Psychic power. She did the psychic power, which allows us to reroll
okay.
amount of attacks.
For 1 turn.
For 1 turn.
You're gonna aim the cannon away from the flying beasts. A couple of them will. You see a couple of good opportunities to hit them. You ignore it and slowly turn the turret down towards this huge mouthing beast that looks up as you arrive. It doesn't show fear, just anticipation. It has a reptilian gaze that sends cold shiver down your spine.
Look at me in the eyes, you die, and shoot it off. Also, success with 5. I forgot to add the plus 10 from aiming.
Nice. 5 hits. Does it dodge?
It will dodge.
Let's hope the
However, you get a plus 30 to hit it.
it's that big?
Another plus 30.
All right, that's success with 8.
Do you have inescapable attack?
Yeah.
No. You
Wait,
have for
no, that's
range.
melee. No, it's for melee. If it does hit, it's success with 9, but I don't think it's going to.
It dodges. This huge creature will step to the side.
How many does it dodge? How many did that is?
1.
Oof. That still lives it with 7 rounds going its way.
Yep, success.
Go ahead and roll.
Do you have the damage or should I do it for you?
No, I don't have it, so yeah.
Okay, got it. Rolling damage.
You can give it to me while
I
you
can
do
do
this.
that.
22, 21, 21, 22, 26. This one, 10.
You can
And
reroll
21.
damage also.
Oh shit, man, in that case, I'm gonna roll
That was a lot of math I have to do. Fuck.
all penetration
Hate
6.
math. What is it, 6?
Yep.
You're really gonna piss the swarm off.
Use psychic attack math.
You guys are really gonna piss the swarm off now. You're actually dealing damage to it.
Richard, how long until you manage to mend the battle cannon?
I don't know. Maybe unconscious.
That is a lot of damage.
Also, you have 1/3 of. You have 1 more round to shoot before needing to reload. Olu. Oof.
Damn. These explosive shots are going to tear open a side of the outer carapace of this creature. Huge, it's like a nightmare. You just see this red storm, this wave, this pulse expanding again and again like a heartbeat. The creature roars in pain. You'll see clouds of blood. Huge warts open up and explode. A small sea of creatures will begin sort of climbing up on it, trying to mend the damage immediately. It falls down on one leg, clearly injured.
Oof. It's feeling it.
And
Guard's gonna
Die.
run down to the battle cannon.
you will reach it. That's all you can do this turn. Anyone else?
I will prepare. Yeah, I will hold the defensive maneuvers as I will do nothing but free dive if possible without hitting the ground. And
You cannot switch from not. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll just hit evasive.
Okay.
The penalty, -40 as before.
So you're adding that to the entire next round for you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for it. I know that to see it may differ on degrees of success I have. Failure. No penalty.
You have a limited time to describe what happens, guys. Rolls should be quick though.
You
Bring
can
us
reroll,
around.
remember?
Bring us around. I want to shoot this thing.
Still one reroll, if you want to use it.
Okay, I'll do just that. So the ship gets hit with several swarms. The plasma cannon has raised the power field held in the ship as these minuscule flying creatures that become also bigger once they attach themselves to your cockpit. Through that glass, this evil smile they have seems to emanate light as they burrow their fangs and claws into the silicon light glass, holding the outside environment from the inside one, making dents in it with a difficult maneuver, not as precise as wanting it to be. They manage to be dislodged, however, they are not made so much of a hard target for the next attack. But also making the runners have a easier time. Next attacks will have a -10 penalty, both receiving and outgoing one.
You fly over the creature, taking a little circular barrel roll. A warp blast will be charged from several directions. You have now attracted the attention of the swarm. Take a fair 3 tests, everyone.
Fear 3. Ooh.
You will begin to see huge psychic creatures, purple shining carapace as the cloud lifts, sticking out from these clouds that cover the ground, most of the forces. They will stick their heads above, and you will begin to see these lights forming in front of their heads. They're all looking at you.
Ooh, that one nice.
No monsters. It doesn't matter how big or how many you are. We will make you pay. We'll make you pay for what you did with it.
Alright, I will spend a fate point on that one.
You get an inspiration point, Lancris. Awesome.
What you did with one of
What
our
are called? Success with 5.
Nah, failed.
This is what you see.
3.
This is what you see when you close your eyes, Lancris, Aroline. Huge bugs with these shells for heads. A light forming in front of their eyes. They can see through the warp and they see you, and they are using you to hit the ship. You know that instinctively. They're literally using you as a bullseye. They believe that they're engaged in a battle one-on-one against you.
Can I do the same to them?
No, you cannot shoot a gigantic plasma round from your head.
No. But can I basically direct the guns at those creatures?
If you have a psychic connection with the gunners and they have perfect performance, maybe.
Oh. So I can see it, but I need a way to transmit the information to the gunners.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay.
How do you mean that you communicate that?
I will try to form a telepathic link with.
Yeah, if you point, they can't see you. If you yell out commands, they have to guess. So how do you convey it?
She'll try to form a telepathic link.
Okay. The zoanthrope will fire out the ship. The first one goes off.
I will attempt to dodge. Well, change.
Sorry, just while he was trying to develop a telepathic link, you'll actually see Commissar Rickard through the wee sort of Vox screens, sitting there and standing up and looking out, and basically essentially saying, "Bring it."
First one is a hit.
It's a dodge.
Is a dodge. Okay. Second one is a hit.
Filth works finally.
Alrighty. Third one is a hit.
Field fails. It's a guaranteed hit in that case.
We need to go to the ship battle screen for a brief second.
Oh, this is capable of doing damage, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Very much so. 36. Let's see, where does it hit? That will be a weapon. So I'm gonna hit the cannon that you're sitting at, Rick. So a gigantic plasma
Can I try to
round.
dodge out as it comes to me or nah?
Yeah. When it comes to that, so this is a huge plasma round fired from the head of this creature. It will first charge up, and then a straight line of blue light will begin to approach. You see it getting closer and closer until you realize there is no getting away from this. And I will roll for damage. And, 32 damage, penetration 12.
I think I'm dead. Let me.
This is the ship damage.
You know, I thought it instantly pierced through the cockpit and just hit me. That's
Take 2 minutes to talk amongst yourself, and I'll be right back.
Oh.
Bruh, you better fucking kill the fucking Nexus creature next round or we're fucking off. I'm not dying for some psychic mutants.
Yeah, it's getting real dicey.
Hey,
Did Rickard get the
Yeah, I have the the Balkan has one shot left.
Jesus Christ, are you using your shit or the ship's specifically created tab?
I hope you all look inside of the box.
unless we used it when I wasn't here, we should have a lot more than one shot. Did you use it when I wasn't here? Wow.
No.
Do people not actually keep track of the ammo?
Yeah, I also keep track of the ammo, but on the ship weapon specific tab we created, where we have all the magazines and the ammos, and yes, you only have one more shot. You have one more shot before you run out.
Okay, you were right. All right, I think we're dying.
No,
So
it's
next
a minus
time-
10. It's a minus 10. I think we can hit it, and then we bug the fuck out.
Nice one. 32, so that gets blocked by armor.
Did you like that? In fact, actually.
Yeah, I see it. I just choose to ignore it.
Fuck it. Success with 4.
Oh, get this shit.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh.
So,
Rickard, while you're aiming the cannon, you will see something reach out into your head and roll a willpower.
Damn, my rolls.
he doesn't need to oppose if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, right. You can not choose to not oppose it.
All right, this time I will spend.
No, I'm not gonna put. Does willpower feel as though it's coming from a Xenos or yourself?
How much damage does the ship take, Tally?
9.
And do you 9? And do you have overview of everything?
Yep.
Are you using the old stats for the old ship?
No, new stats. It's 28 armor, right? Or 35 armor, right?
Did you correct it in the Morningstar sheet? Did you correct it in the Morningstar sheet? Or
No, I did not.
okay. Are you using your personal sheet or
No, I'm using the tokens armor.
the tokens are? Okay.
No.
I think we.
Is it lower?
No. But you might as well correct the sheet. But yeah. No, that's all good. Did you count the 12 piercing as well?
Yes. 32, 12 penetration, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 9 damage total.
Excellent.
Also, put on the red beeping noise, because we're below health. Below half health.
The beeping.
Are there like red lights turning up as smoke fills the cab, the
There you
cockpit?
go. Yeah, thanks for helping me jamming a little bit. That was good.
I got you, homie.
Yeah, more descriptions. The more the better. A creature will.
So
Let me just check if I can attack with both.
It's actually still our turn.
No.
So,
It's not your turn at all. It is my turn.
Oh, wait, there's more.
But
Oh wait, oh it's your turn. Forget about those rolls then.
But wait, there is more. No. You
Yeah,
get to keep those
It's like
rolls.
all at the cockpit.
You get to keep those rolls.
Order now, and you'll get a free shipment of Tyranids.
By the way, I totally forgot. Zeta Beta, a little bit anticlimactic, but you will pop out of the crates like a birthday gift, and you're like standing there like, here I am. Nobody sees you. You look around. There's explosions, lights, blood, huge cloud. All the machinery around you is screeching. The machine spirit cries out in pain. You stand up in the middle of it. A perfect, mint perfect machine surrounded by decay.
Zeta's going to pick up his flamer and just like kind of dust off the freaking packing popcorn off of it. Sheath his sword, get his pistol ready. Oh my. I appear to be in the middle of combat. This is the best day ever. Where's the commander? Start wandering around, looking for the commander, whoever is a symbol of authority.
Awesome. You get an inspiration point. And where's your sheet? There it is. Boom.
As he's lining up the shot, he's gonna go, Doggo! Secure that man!
Rickard, you get a vision shoved into your head. It's
Rickard, you're nowhere near these people. You're in the basement of the ship.
Oh, I can't shove visions into his head? Or can I still?
No, I don't.
No, I can't.
Okay, anyway, attacking you again. Can you jink?
Dude, I'm a vehicle. I only get to jink once around.
Cool. Attacking you at the...
Nice field works.
Damn.
Listen, it has a 35% chance to proc. I'm happy when it does.
Attacking. See if I get some righteous furies. No. Fuck. It's your turn.
The disappointment in your voice.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
You will see a swarm of flying beasts, and again, above the Tux clouds, you can now actually see the heads of 3 of these creatures, in addition to the huge warrior prime. Your turn. Go.
I see a shape, I do not identify it, but if you can shoot, go up to the Melta turret.
Are those 3 creatures that are targeting us?
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
they're psychic
kill
creatures.
those things! Kill those ones! Those are the ones, the psychers!
Hold thyself. Focus on the synapse creature first. Destroy their cohesion. We can take them later on.
It's too big. Kill the psychers first. They are targeting us. They can see us.
Langris, you know, Erlin, sorry, you know that they are targeting you, and without you and Sigrid's presence, they probably couldn't see the ship at all. If you had some kind of device to hide your psychic aura, or even remove yourself, they would no longer be able to target the ship.
Does anyone have any null rods or hexagrammic wards? They can see me.
How do you say this? There is noise, nobody can hear you.
Think carefully before saying that, please.
Any psychic restraining collars?
How do you say this? No one can hear anything. There's thunderous noise.
Oh, okay. Then she's going to project that into the mind of the nearest person.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be that a predator.
Nice.
Rick, seeing that the warrior, I'm assuming that he knows the warrior's the psychic thing, right? Since it's warrior prime.
Do you respond first of all, or did it, brother?
Yeah, as soon as I... what do you say exactly?
Are there any psychic restraining null rods, collars,
Nope.
hexagrammic wards on board?
No.
You got a hexagrammatic ward
Oh, from
on
when?
on the planet.
Ah.
You found it, if you remember.
Oh, did we take it?
Does it work it? Like a... Okay. Yeah, sure, go to rabbit and get to whoever is affected with it.
If you don't have it in your inventory, I'm not gonna help you. But
It's in the ship.
you gotta have it in your inventory.
I don't have it.
Okay.
Well, I'm shooting at the warrior prime because I can see it.
Yes.
Success with 2 additional.
Failure to dodge. That is a hit.
Alright. Oh, yep. Yeah, added in. So, Tavi, roll the damage, I guess.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be enough to kill it, but make a try.
So that's a plus 30 additionally.
Oh!
You have a minus 40 to hit. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, minus. Okay. Yeah, that checks.
You rolled a ballistic skill plus 20.
Yeah.
Half in.
Hmm?
Yeah, half in. Minus 40, the thing gives a plus... Wait, minus 40? I thought it was minus 20.
No, you have minus 40.
Oh. Then take it off. It's success with 1 then. Wait.
You have minus 40 to hit, and in addition you have the minus 20.
It should be rolled with a plus 40.
Yeah. So it's actually it lands on a flat because you get minus 20 for visibility too. And then you have the penalty for.
Alright, so.
Well, you have the minus 20 because you did the maneuver.
No, it's a minus 10. It's a minus 10. I only succeeded one deadly.
Right, minus 10. We land in neutral, so you have no modifiers.
Well, the modifier is turret plus 1e, twin length plus
Right.
1e, size plus 30, so...
Yeah, I counted all of that. And then the visibility, the maneuver.
So it's a flat.
What about plus 16 from psychic power?
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought that was done.
No, that's sustained.
Plus what?
Plus 16.
from psychic power?
Twice
I
plus
thought
our
that
power
was
rating.
done. Okay.
To all tests?
Ballistic and weapon skill.
Nice.
All right, so it's a success with 1 instead of a flat.
Yeah, success with 1.
And no, I actually think you have plus 10, so it maintains that success with 2.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Hey, the first roll was correct.
Through a lot of math, we landed on the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start tuning out of this math. Keeps going. Anyway, Rick, seeing that the warrior prime is there and knowing that's the main link for at least this side of the horde, turns his cannon. The leader always dies when the snake. Cut the head off the snake and shoot. Actually, look at these.
Doesn't we get an inspiration point?
Ooh, register.
Does it dodge?
No. A horrible
yeah,
shrieking sound will roar out. You have a 50% chance of hitting one of the creatures covering it, absorbing some of the damage.
Motherfucker has a makeshift power field.
Yeah, it's literally covered in these smaller creatures that are, as you fire, jump up in the air, literally like trying to catch the bullet in the air. One of them will just get eviscerated by one of the rounds. You see this huge splat, then it goes through him, hits another one, it will go spinning through the air. Finally the round hits the creature. The other one hits clean.
Is it the Righteous
I
Fury one?
hate the swarm now. It has little.
And the third one will go through 2 creatures that stand on top of each other, and it will just eviscerate them.
No hit on target.
Does not hit the target.
Okay.
So you
That's
get one full hit. That is the second hit.
And half damage on the other one since it went through
Yep.
or something.
That's 22/6. Okay.
Either way, Morten will have to figure out.
So much math.
There's also the battle cannon that landed 1 shot. The
Did
one
quite-
with less than.
Did quite good. Alright, what else can you do?
Battle cannon I hit the target with 4 additional degrees of success for 33 damage, penetration 0. That has blast and concussive.
Sick. How much damage?
33 penetration.
0 penetration.
33 damage. Okay.
No penetration.
Damn. It's almost bloodied. The creature will roar out in pain. You see this sea of Hormagons crawling on top of it explode. The explosive round goes off. The creature will land on the ground bleeding. You've injured it. What maneuver are you doing? Where are you flying currently, Tave?
I'm just gonna try to basically just roll and go 1 second from coming around.
Do you want to turn around and stay in the swarm? Are you
No.
sure you want to do this?
No, I'm sure I wouldn't. Actually, can I do it with only my tactical move to get outside of this one?
No, you cannot.
Then I will floor it to get twice my tactical speed.
Okay.
As Rick is shooting, he kind of yells out, "Bring us back around! I can see the synapses creature."
You are in a bolt turret. You can literally turn the turret. Right now, is the only one that cannot shoot at it.
Vox the force and tell them it's
What?
there.
What the hell are you doing?
I am king.
Ban the thing! Let's kill it!
Exactly. I don't think we can though. We have to leave. The ship is Actually, can I tell the ship's almost dead?
No, you can't tell the ship is dead, but you can tell the creature is laying on the ground, bleeding. Half of its carapace has been cut open, bleeding profusely. You can literally see creatures standing on top of it, like their tails vibrating, mouths open, trying every desperate move they can to attract attention away.
We
Arlen
must
is
do
going
this now. We must do it and kill it now. If not, Everything we have done has been a waste of time, effort, and ammo. Turn around.
If I'm gonna lose control of this ship, I'll kill you in that turret myself. As I'm gonna try to do evasive maneuvers, but this deep keep all the ship's weapons on target, still remaining
Okay.
in the swarm.
Okay.
Askellon is going to stumble through the smoke and on the shaking ship towards Siegfried, grab him by his shoulders, turn him towards her, and project into his mind. They're targeting us. By us. They see us in the warp. They can pinpoint our location. We need to hide. We need to grab the hexagrammic wards. And she'll try to drag him off to the cargo.
That's the large creature. Or one of them. To the right.
We're gonna be a sitting duck.
Can you lock yourself out of the warp, Siegfried? Do you know the skill?
I do not. I am a navigator. I navigate.
Then hurry! Find the hexagrammic wards. I will follow suit. Run.
Hey, Diddy Better, I'll pass you my inspiration for that one.
I already did all that. Thank you.
Siegfried goes off at a slow shuffle, one hand reaching out to steady himself against the wall.
Okay. Okay, you're taking another round. Turning the ship around, you will all feel the G-forces as you hold on to any metallic piece of the ship you can. Huge wires begin to come loose. You will see vents open up, smoke filling the bridge. A thunderous light will fill the cockpit. Everything is illuminated. You will see the creature waking up and the whole swarm is looking at you. At this point, you can even see House Brabazum's forces in the distance. They have a few tanks, artillery, and some powerful psychers creating a field of protection around them. The aliens are attacking them, and you think you can see Eldari forces as well. Beyond that, on top of a hill.
Matthias,
Quite the clusterfuck.
everyone is fighting for survival, I think.
Yes. And the toxic cloud has lifted. The three... Okay, you want to say anything else?
I just wanted to give the results. Matthias will keep follow as I have been instructed, trying to make the ship harder to hit, but the swarm cloud is so hectic and their mass becomes more and more these little critters. Whenever Matthias tries to bend the ship in a different direction, the flaps of the wings are just hit by these small flying creatures, forcing the ship to maintain a predictive and steady course, making them easy targets with no modifiers of ingoing or outgoing damage.
Sick. The psychic creatures will once again charge up their weapons. You will see this huge light forming in front of their foreheads.
Can I do a reaction?
Yes.
Askellon will use Warp Lock on herself. There's no psychic phenomena, but it doesn't say she can't do it. Just do it for one turn.
Warp lock.
She cuts herself out of the warp for one turn, and takes damage for that.
So, how do you do that?
She breathes in the smoke and the air, coughs, takes out the rebreather, traps it, takes a deep breath, and then preparing herself for the pain that comes, she severs her momentarily severs the connection to the warp, like she would in case of it going wild and out of her control. And she takes.
So you're using the talent warp lock?
Yeah. She winces in pain, but it's less than she expects, than she thought. She takes 1 damage to the head.
Sorry, where's the stance again? Can you remind me?
Let me post it. And that cuts off the psychic power that's running. So.
No, I'm gonna say that this is a reaction to psychic phenomena.
It wouldn't work here.
Yep, you're still visible in the warp. Yeah.
It's specifically used to ignore psychic phenomena.
In my mind, it's more of a like you shut off your powers, but you're not cutting yourself out completely, so you still kind of, visible.
Yeah, you're cutting your ability to use it, but not necessarily your signature.
Yeah.
Like
think of like Star Wars releasing Force Line. You just stop it from your fingertips, but people can still like see that you're there.
Okay. Then she's just gonna rush to the cargo hold.
Okay. Okay. You are going to run away. I'm going to give you the opportunity to do it, since this is an important moment, but with a -30 if you want to attempt it.
Just testing out the damage there, so don't worry about it.
What kind of test?
Warp lock, willpower -30.
-30. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, gonna try it.
Okay.
5. Oh.
Sick. You succeed. You close your eyes, and momentarily you are gone. However,
all the sight, all the vision is gone, and then she manages to cut herself further than she ever did before.
excellent. You get an inspiration point. Siegfried, do you have warp lock? Siegfried?
Brad.
Oof.
Well, he's not there, and I don't think I can look at his shit. Actually, man,
If it helps, the previous turn, Alarin sent him to get the hexagrammic ward.
That is true. If anyone finds it in their inventory, let me know. We cannot use it unless you picked it up.
Yeah, I'm a navigator. I do not have warp lock.
Oh, well, that failed.
But I'm not a powerful psychic presence, so I should be like pretty minimal.
Nah, they can still see you. As long as you're strong enough, they can still pick you up on their radar. But that just grows iconic.
Strong enough.
That's the entire reason their skill exists.
They see Lightheart, which is a normal human, so, and he's sensitive to the warp, so they definitely can see you.
Yeah, if you want to hide yourself, I think there's something for it, but I don't remember it. I haven't touched Jack in a long ass time because he's dead.
I'm gonna attack.
I'm searching for things.
Okay, I'll roll for it.
Yeah.
I'm attacking.
I thought I died in melee combat. Now I'm a shit.
Hey man, Captain assumes all responsibility if we die on the ship.
Attack.
Okay, first attack is dodge.
First attack dodge. Okay.
Second and third is a field fails.
Second and third field fails.
Ouch.
Second is gonna hit. And it's gonna hit the hull. Here we go. Oof. Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad. Shoot.
I still know the ship's health and armor, so I'm more than capable of calculating without a token.
40 damage, 12 penetration.
Jesus Christ.
The first attack goes out, and it is a huge plasma round that will hit directly under the ship. You will all hear this huge roaring sound. A bunch of alarms go off. You'll see vents flying open. A red light will turn on, and you have emergency powers now. The engine is about to fail.
Five HP. We lost a landing gear. All of the bottom armor has been completely melted.
Did you say 5 HP?
5 HP to the ship.
Okay. At this point, everything is on fire, and you are about to crash.
Well, I never thought we'd die in a blaze of glory, but this is one way to go. Let's crash into the warrior. At least do something with our deaths.
Do you have anything to evade the last attack?
No, I cannot.
I think there's a total party wipe with this one. Yeah.
Yeah, we're a vehicle. We
did the wrong
cannot
decision of
dodge
trying to
twice
help him here.
and failed.
That's gonna be a hit to the hull.
Can I give an inspiration to reroll the dodge?
No, we dodged the first attack. Is that vehicles can only dodge
on the ship.
once? Yeah.
Alright, well, I got my grab chute on. Let's do this.
Well, I have a parachute on me. Well, man. We die. Actually, that's
25 damage, 12 penetration.
Wait, hold on.
There it is.
Hold on. 25. Armor is 35. 12 penetration. That is a total of 37. 3 HP left.
What? You're still alive? Oh
Yeah.
god. Okay. Your turn.
25 plus, it's 12 penetration, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 damage. That's 2 minus 5,
Go.
that's 3.
Your turn.
The hell out of range!
No, we are. I stayed on range. Shoot it or we're gonna die.
Kill the warrior, and we may live, or we get shot down and die.
We're literally close range. All weapons.
Yeah, this is like you're flying directly at it, straight over the horde, so you can see this ocean of creatures beneath you. And you have 1 shot.
Yep. Is it our turns? Can we shoot? Because I'm gonna shoot.
Now or never.
It's your turn.
All right. Well, let's
He
do
puts
this,
on-
baby. Any modifiers? Any
He puts
negatives
on-
on this one, or just pure?
Grab shoot. Says, I've never done this before, but
And anyway, any
they
negative?
operate at this level.
Shoot or die, Commissar.
Any negatives at this level, or free
I
shooting?
say I wouldn't die.
no.
I said,
You just have -10 from the environment.
All right. That's the psychic thing's still going. The other stuff's still going. So this is a plus.
No, the psychic thing is not going.
Did you do the maneuver last turn, Tave?
Yeah, and failed. No negative.
No
additional
negatives.
negative.
All right. So plus 30 because it's -10, and the base gives you plus 40, so plus 30, right?
And
The creature at this point is like it's crouching on the ground, belly down, hands and feet out, and it's like crawling, trying to get towards a hole.
so
So plus 30,
Ricard
right?
has-
Right, Tabby? Plus
Cart
30.
has gone to the door with a grab shoot on.
I want to do all the
His
math.
hand on the
before I roll the
button.
thing.
His hand on the button to actually open it.
Got it,
Takes
Rickard.
his bar sword.
fucking coward.
Got it, Rickard.
All right.
Yeah, it's a plus 17 total if it's just a minus 10.
74. Oh,
Yep.
yes. Sir. Well, success with 9.
Oh my
Sick.
god, all 10 shots!
As they're getting closer.
Dodge
to the
success
ground,
with 1 degree.
Oh, you fool. You muppet.
As they're getting closer to the ground and closer to the creature, Rick just kind of turns the gun at him, kind of accepting his fate as he hands on the trigger. If I die, I'm taking this thing with me. For glory! And pops off the shots.
And what shots they are. Let's go.
Go.
It is just
Because I actually have it. Oh, okay.
First round misses as the creature dodge, but fucking Rick just has taped his finger to the trigger, and the round explodes closer and closer until 9 rounds hits them. His ammo counter
9 rounds. Oh,
9 rounds. His ammo counters goes from 10 to 8 to 6 to 4 to 2 and then 0 as he cleared his entire clip, and the damage goes. All shots have 6 penetration, and I'm gonna say just the damage. First shot, 21.
sick. I can see it, Tavi. You don't need to call that. You get an inspiration point.
Hey, what about me? I'm for glory.
Fuck yeah, you get an inspiration point, of course.
Yeah! If I die, I die. At least I kill this thing with me. I wanted to, jump out the cockpit and hit with the hammer, but that doesn't really make sense.
as Vader's just sitting right there, just happy to be part of this suicide squad that he's just been part of.
Hey,
Nice.
I always said I die first, and I didn't, so I gotta die second at least.
Yo, I'm not doing this shit. I gotta crack up the calculator.
I really completely unaware to the world. Like,
if there's
I feel like I'm in second grade. 8 plus 12 plus 16.
I think that's the highest roll I ever
What
got.
it called? He's hitting the thing and going down and killing it hand to hand.
Fuck you. Might actually damage it a lot. 4.
Rick, using the power of math, has killed not only the Tyrannid but also the GM.
And
That's
myself. Hey, it's a 3. Last kill, baby. Because I'm pretty sure I'm dying as soon as this hits the ground because I'm in the cockpit and it's on the bottom, right?
Yeah, you're on the bottom.
Ah, yeah, I'm dead.
Fuck, bro. This is so much damage.
Alright, so, sorry, I actually was BRB, what do you call it?
Oh my god.
Are we crashing?
Yep, we're crashing. You decide to bail, and I am about to kill this thing.
Yo, hold up.
wait, who decided to bail?
Sit down. Whew. Are you at the cannon, Ricard?
No, he's in the back.
Doesn't matter. Look, Rick, you will see the creature in front of you. You see the ammo dispenser almost empty, and you will just hold the auto fire button. With a thundering roar, you will see the carapace fly open. Another shot hits directly inside it. The chest cavity opens up. The head explodes. You will see an ocean of Hormagaunts crawling into its cavity, and then the head explodes in a violent bursts of blood. It is dead.
As it's dying. Die, foul Xenos, and let me go to the Emperor as I die, or serve a bit more. And let's see if I crash and die.
That is your turn.
Yep, I don't
Does
think
anyone else have any actions?
Yeah, I will attempt to not trash us and burn. I'll do a standard operate test to see if I can move us from diving to gliding on the ground.
You're gonna move away?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna give the enemy one more attack on you.
Oh no.
It's let me see if I can hit
you have any-
to the metal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the exact name of the maneuver, but I like the name, so we're keeping it.
It's awesome.
Askellon will crawl upon the ground, like blindly feeling it up with her hands until she makes her way back to the seat, traps herself back in, preparing for impact.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
just a straight shot, getting as much distance from the creature and us. It's just a -20.
-20. Okay.
Yeah.
As you fire upon the creature in a dive attack, you immediately steer the ship up, dear Predator, and you feel the G-forces just pulling you down to the ground, barely able to stay up. You will see the creatures sort of disappear as you raise and raise and raise the altitude. Zoantropes will get one last attack. -20. The first one will miss. Second will hit.
I'm gonna let them to jinx the second. Success with 3.
Damn. This was a good attack too. Third attack. -20.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss.
Then fuck.
That's gonna miss. You have a couple of flyers attached to the ship. And with that, do you wish to disengage?
Yeah.
Okay. The damage report and engine will continue smoldering. The whole ship is just filled with smoke and flames. There's like machine parts laying on the ground. It is in complete disrepair. You are flying over grass now, out of the battlefield. Everything looks tranquil and peaceful. The Tyranids have not been here yet. You will begin flying towards the desert and see Charney in the horizon.
As Rick closed his eyes as he thought he was gonna die, just opens them and just, I'm still alive. Huh. This is disappointing.
Did we kill it? That thing?
Yes.
I can. Oh, thanks, damn.
I made sure of that. Now,
Oh, you're amazing.
we gotta go.
Are there still things attached to the ship?
Eventually they will disengage and you just see them sort of almost like a parachute trooper flying off. They will just release and disappear down to the ground.
We're clear. We made it somehow. We're certain we were going to die.
I'm pretty certain we are going to die.
Will we be able to make it to the city?
Fuel line has been cut. We're lacking Promethium, but we should have enough for a landing. Although, with a lack of landing gears, I can put us down in one piece.
Zeta Beta is going to walk in front of Data Predator and stand at attention.
Identification.
Identification Zeta Beta 78.
Duties.
It's just going to stand there, same as always.
What are you good at?
Skitarii designed for assassinations.
Proficiency in melee or range capabilities.
Proficiency in most combat.
Good. Make rounds around the ship, make sure none of those creatures are on board, then report back.
Complying. As I just start patrolling everywhere.
Also, you get an inspiration point. Do you want to search the whole ship?
Yes.
Did I stutter?
Alrighty.
It also works for the new unit to familiarize itself with the ship.
Zeta Beta, you will enter the engine room. You're alone, right?
I guess I am.
Okay. You'll just be wandering around, inspecting the corners and the room. Give me a moment.
No, I'm scared.
The suspense.
I think you're receiving extra time to maybe make a new character.
Don't give me a second. I'm gonna see what I can do with the attempted Scion armor. It actually has a Vox connected to it.
I mean, you have Stritarius implants. It's basically the same as Mechanicus. So you already have a watch to it.
It actually didn't come with that type of stuff.
One second.
The room is quiet. You will see a bunch of engines and machinery, and suddenly you will hear a little noise. Clank.
I'll prepare the flamer.
You pull out your flamer. A awareness test is called for. Do a -10 awareness.
What do I see?
Yep, it is a Hormagaunt. It will jump down from the ceiling. This is the moment it was waiting for. Catching one of you alone.
Run into thy pockets.
All of a sudden, gets a British accent. Welcome to London.
Oh, it does really feel that way.
You can roll initiative.
An American meeting a
I'd
a
find it
British person.
hilarious to be loose of Hormagaunt 1v1.
Good day, Mechanicum gentlemen. Please empty the compartments of your pantaloons.
Please, good sir, empty your jean pockets.
Exactly. Alrighty. A Hormagaunt will jump around the corner and attack you. What do you do?
Shoot. Torch that motherfucker.
Nah. It's his turn.
Oh, okay, I'm dodging.
Hey, look behind you.
Attacked your leg. Left leg.
Damn, successful 6.
Sick. It will...
As it,
Oh, go.
yeah, as it like tries to swing, I'm just going to lift up my knee a little bit, just let it glide by and just look back at it. Target acquired.
Awesome. Your turn.
Just gonna put that freaking flamer right in its face and pull the trigger. I don't even need a roll, do I?
Nope, not with flamers.
No. Just
Yep.
direct it.
Shoot. It does need to make an agility test.
It doesn't do it. It fails.
That's all I can do right now.
5 to penetration.
Yep, 5-2 penetration.
Got it. You will scorch some of his hair off, and its friend is going to attack you from behind. Can you dodge again?
Let's see here. No, not at the moment.
Okay. That attack to your body. You can't do anything. It's a claw hitting your body, scratching open your armor, trying to pierce through for a total of 6. 12 rending, 3 penetration. The other one will attack you from the other side. That's a hit to the body.
Alright, yeah, same.
Same, or actually 13 rending, 3 penetration. Your turn.
Right. I'm going to disengage and start heading towards the exit.
Mm-hmm. Run full speed.
Oh.
Exit is there.
Did you shout anything on the comms?
I don't have any.
How far can you run now, Zero?
I believe it's that far. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
What's your agility?
My agility is 52.
5 times 6, 35 meters. Do you have range?
Alright, I can make it. I just run out to the exit.
Okay. What do you want to do when you come out the door?
Is there like a Vox system
Of
lodged
course.
into the wall?
No,
I
you have a
grabbed
micro
that.
bead attached to your helmet.
Ah, okay. I just yell into the microbead. Targets are inside of the engine room. Intruders.
And Rick just kind of gets up from the gunner's seat and just starts running to the engine bay.
Got it. You don't need to do any rolls. Basically,
Wait for me.
you will all reach the engine room. You'll spend a little time searching it, eventually finding the critters one by one, killing them. There were a total of 3 of them, waiting to ambush anyone who came back.
After it's done killing them, he just kind of turns to the Skatari. I don't know who you are, but you seem useless if you're not able to take out these things by yourself. Quite
Those
literally
things
the
are dangerous.
weakest ones, except for the worm ones.
These things are dangerous. They can cripple you, and there's often many of them. Like they keep
Normal
coming.
people, I expect more from a Skatari that's supposed to replace a fallen comrade.
Protocol dictates that the entire squad must be present in order to take on an onslaught.
You're not gonna live long.
He's right, you know. These things they like to hide and come out and come out and come out. And she's starting to get distressed.
Things?
I fought them yesterday. They killed Ripture.
And how much experience in total do you have?
This
Fighting.
unit has 5 minutes of combat experience.
Well,
Simulation combat, 482 hours.
Well, you will learn that protocol doesn't always work.
Gentlemen, this is pointless.
Yes, let's go.
At the end of the day, all you have to do is fight. To live or die is irrelevant.
Finally, in the horizon, as the ship limps its way towards Charm, orange clouds and sand flowing across the sand dunes, you'll begin to see the shape of ivory walls and towers. A monumental city rises before you. Unusual architecture, ivory towers and palaces. It feels as alien as the battle you just went through. The hordes of people just walking around as if nothing has happened, oblivious to their fate, dressed in rags, dragging carts and riding on beasts. Some of them will point up and cheer as you fly over. Some children will start running after you. A feeling of somber seriousness fills the ship. You will fly to the castle and land.
The makeshift landing pad is rough as there is no suspension holding what little remains of the landing gear. However, with a sudden thud, the ship is put at a standstill as one of the back flaps seem to, due to the acid degradation and the damage taken, seems to fall off. One of many pieces to be repaired or exchanged in the coming days, which Ripsaw has already made an extensive report for the local engines here and tech adepts to take. But before that, as soon as the landing is complete, Matthias will disconnect from the pilot seat, but not before sealing the entire cockpit.
Excellent. You will see a small squad of guardsmen running up to the ship. The tech priest will immediately surround it and begin to repair the machine. An officer will bow as you exit the ship. Whenever you choose to do that, it's up to you.
We obviously after the landing, you expect the door outside the bridge to open to your presence, but it doesn't, making a denial with a horn that denies any entry. And Matthias standing up, looking very menacingly. Those who have any mechanicus implants could observe through the noosphere as the noosphere distorts as it being teared apart around him as he takes a step forward towards the group.
You get an inspiration point. Children are throwing flowers in front of you. There's like a huge welcoming committee, people cheering, smiling. You'll see women just like throwing gifts in front of you as you walk, flowers. This whole place lights up, people cheering, applauding. One of the officers will take a step forward when you go off the ramp, Rickett. Sir, we heard of your triumphant battle.
I wouldn't call it triumphant, but...
Our allies reported that you took down the Warrior Prime.
Did they win the battle?
There's no word yet.
Well, we did all we could.
Well... I suppose we'll shoot. I suppose we will see in the future. But at least we've taken out one of the leaders.
You'll see a man with a lot of special looking uniform standing ready and surrounded by officers. As you walk off the ship, he will sort of stand there waiting for you to approach.
Rick walks up to him, and you are...
The man next to you will whisper, Lord General Militant, Severin Talland.
A part of the Imperium or one of the locals?
The commander of the Imperial Guard.
How the I forgot his name, damn.
Well, you wouldn't give a fuck of what rank is, would you? Rick?
Yeah. Is this the guy from the wall that was at the wall, or is that guy dead? At the siege, at the choke point on the mud walls?
No, it's not him.
Gone for him.
It's someone else.
No, this is the chief of the entire Imperial Guard.
See Rickard marching.
Cruiser and thousands of troops.
See Rickard marching up and going, it is an absolute pleasure to meet you, sir. I heard that you were out there digging trenches with the men. Very commendable.
He will turn around and spot your uniform. For a second you will see his monocle sort of inspecting you as his black mustache twitches up and down. He will sort of inspect your uniform and... Oh! It's them. Sir, He will go down on one knee and bow.
Oh, please. There's no need for that nonsense. Up.
The man will help him up as he sort of staggers. Gets up. He's getting up there in the years. Is clearly not up for a fight anymore. He will stand up and bow to each and every one of you. We're finalizing the defenses. But there's nothing but pottery. Brick and sand.
In your opinion, how would the city fare?
We will have to make do with what we brought with us. We have... He will roll open a scroll. We have 4 turrets and defenses for primary companies. 2 specialized companies with Prometheum equipment. 1 company of grenadiers and a fully staffed officer corps.
You feel resolute in the resources at your disposal?
He twirls his mustache, looking over the horizon. The men are willing, nay, eager to die for our cause. The Ecclesiarchy should have worked night and day to boost morale. We are as ready as we'll ever be.
The men should be ready to die, but are you capable of keeping them alive?
There is little I can do to ensure that. Little more before the battle is
There is plenty
upon us.
you can do to ensure that. What is the defenses within the city?
He raises an eyebrow. There is a workshop in the city. Perhaps they would be willing to take your directions. They seem capable of producing weapons, vehicles. Other than that, there's the local garrison.
You do understand this is now an imperial world. Yes?
Looks back with this shark-eyed gaze. Of course, it has always been.
Always will be.
That's good.
Some of the locals in the distance sort of turn to each other and start talking.
And let's take a walk. And as
He will take off his hat and put it under his arm and slowly start walking next to you.
Ricard will take off his hat and put it under his arm and say, and you do understand that despite the tremendous things that you've done, if we lose this planet, you will probably be held, shall we say, of contempt.
Do a intimidation test, and you get a -10 penalty.
First tries to intimidate his boss in the round.
Damn, I thought he was done threatening people with diplomacy.
Yes, I am under no illusion. And as I am sure you are aware, the enemy has arrived in greater numbers than expected.
Indeed they have. So, can I be frank? This will land on you if this world is lost. So, if there is anything you require, do not hesitate to ask.
Oh, everything has been provided for us. As I'm sure you are acquainted with the Battlemaster Quintinius.
Has it, though?
He will nod, and standing across from the arena, you look down on gallant Augustine in his knight armor patrolling the city. The general will point to the wall. Quintinius was able to safely eject a 132mm Earthshaker cannon. He looks over at you, expecting a reaction. It seems Leo Electogale's Skitari forces left something behind. As you look down, you will see a giant cannon assembled near the wall. This cannon is extremely accurate and powerful, and has a range of many miles. We have spent the time when you were away assembling it.
And it can be elevated.
We are already working on it. It will be assembled near the castle, and the garrison is at your service, sir.
That is good. Let me say, this was simply a questionnaire you have passed with flying colors. You have my complete and utter, I wouldn't say dedication or loyalty, but trust.
When you walk the halls of the Administratum for as many years as I have, you get to learn their language. Everything has been provided for us. Nothing has been spared. You will find the Lord Confessor has been given a complete briefing.
You understand that there has to be checks upon checks upon checks. Yes.
Punishment is already being dished out for those who did not obey. In the city you will have seen a wall of men, Imperial Guardsmen, hooked to a wooden slab and currently being whipped. You should know there are astropaths have received some signals from an Imperial Guard fleet somewhere in the portal. They could be close or hopelessly far away. There's really no way to tell for now.
Sorry. What was it about the astropath? Arlene brings her attention back from her obvious distraction of the city.
The Lord General will look to that. May I speak freely?
If you give me 2 seconds. Why the hell are you here? This was a private conversation.
Sorry. I just I got distracted. Sorry.
Apologies.
No need to be so rude, Rykart.
Shut up. Answer your question. Oh, sorry. Ask your question.
Do you need any help for the choir to contact those ships to get any more information? I have some.
We are very powerful astropaths. I do not think we need your assistance.
I guess you're better than the ship fighting up in the sky.
Indeed.
Well, we'll hope for a good resolution and that they may arrive and aid us in time.
In any case, it was a brief signal. Something about Segmentus. Apparently they are on the way to our location. When they arrive, no one knows. But there are endless cruises and fleets. When they arrive, this planet is ours.
So you're saying that reinforcements are coming, that we need only to hold the tide until they come.
The Imperium is descending upon this planet, and upon thine enemies. It is only a matter of time.
Ariel breathes out a clear sigh of relief.
I apologize for my outburst. With your grace, I wish to go to pray.
He will bow and walk back to the troops.
Flights by disguised.
Meeting up with the rest of the group. You'll be standing on top of this hill looking over this beautiful, tranquil city. Life has sort of returned to the town by now. You'll see people going about their daily business, carrying goods. And hundreds of guardsmen and local garrison troops. What do you do?
And if any of them can actually see what he called the microbead in his ear, you'll actually see a green flash, flash, flash. So he's getting the communication from outside of the Inquisitional channels.
Yes, I'm leaving it up to you.
I would like to ask any inquisitorial personnel, even the militant general, for the whereabouts of the Archconfessor at the moment.
You will be informed that he is at the Pantheon of Saints.
Pantheon of Saints. And the Inquisitor, if he knows, probably not.
The Inquisitor is being held in a secret location. He has a body double, and he moves between the Pantheon and the fort.
Usually, I suggest we report immediately at the Pantheon of Saints.
you'll see what I call Rickard holding the bead in his ear and going, acknowledged. Then
We are
going,
going to see the
let's
intruder.
go.
No, at the moment, operational duties are dispensed by the Archconfessor, who is trusted by the Inquisitor.
Ah, of course.
I understand that you are not aware of our organization and how we operate. So your curiosity is warranted.
Guess I have still much to learn.
I do have a curiosity.
Speech secretary for this data may prove useful to your competence.
Where is my handler, Ripsaw?
He has been disassembled after failing to sustain his corporeal form.
Oh. Has he failed his mission in holding and safeguarding a doggo unit?
No, he is still operational.
Has he passed it on to another person or machine?
No last will has been recorded. It is an
Yeah.
imperial asset to be used by the warband as it is seen fit. Do you require its usage?
Not at the moment.
Any
Data
further
Beta
questions?
7-8 doggo has been moved onto my command.
Did we hear that, or was that Technolingua?
That is
Oh, technically,
since he did not use his slang voice, I presume it's low gothic.
Oh no, it's not Gothic. It's Gothic, yeah.
You all approach a church-like structure surrounded by parks and trees. A guardsman will occasionally run up to you and hand you something, or want you to look at something, or just stand at ease. Important people and religious cults, now embracing the Imperium, gather around the large squares, and various ceremonies are happening outside. Inside of the massive windows, you see rows of busts and benches, depictions of epic events on the paintings inside, and you will see Cythera, the acolyte of the chamber, give her blessings as you enter. As you down the stairs, you will hear the pleasant chatter of your acolyte comrades and the Archconfessor.
Interrupting with a mechanical clang of his enhanced feet.
Act of vengeance threatened to destroy
Matthias,
all of
without interest in
Each
decorum
circle member
or
was bonded to the
any
pillar he
attempts
served.
of making his
The
presence be
pillars reflected the
subtle,
mental state of
he
their
approaches
servants, and as the
the
minds of the
Archconfessor
circle
but stops at a
degenerated
comfortable
and descended
distance,
farther
saying,
into dementia, the
Archconfessor,
pillars
we have
crumbled.
returned from our
To
mission.
restore them, each member of the circle had to die.
It has proven to be bountiful and fruitful for our search. It carries grave news.
Before you do get to attract anyone's attention, Llewellyn will step in front of you in the stairs. She will sort of body block you. She's wearing a full leather outfit, a holster with several weapons. She looks pretty badass, Sister of Battle. You're back. Where have you been?
Easy there, Llewellyn. You almost sound disappointed.
While you were gone, She looks over her shoulder. I don't trust everyone who is a part of our mission. Some early members of the warband decided to spare a Sino warrior. He would have returned with a small army. I eliminated him.
And do you suspect such activity to take place here?
I suspect it has already happened. You decided to spare the Inquisitor's former interrogator, Icarus.
The Inquisitor requested me to stay my hand. Do you suggest I should disobey him?
I regret not interfering.
So do I. But ours is not to question why.
Then my command remains to stay here and do nothing.
We'll have your pound of flesh soon enough. This, I guarantee you, the burning pyres you're searching for will soon illuminate every street corner. If our investigation proves fruitful.
Some of my sisters have arrived.
On
If
which
we are
side?
attacked, I will detach from this unit and do what is necessary.
You would abandon your post.
Yes.
Might I remind you that you're an acolyte first and sister second?
I think
That
you'll
is
find
situational.
that it's incorrect. She's a sister first, and an acolyte second.
With a burning hatred, she looks over her shoulder at you, Ricard, and back to the data predator. Our patience is running dry. We need to find the device and get out.
A sentiment shared by many in our warband. Know that your words do not fall on deaf ears. I'm here to do just this job.
Then do it.
If
She
you would
will
be
walk away back to the altar.
Rickard's gonna call out your go. Just that. If you would give me for any sorry, but please forgive me for any congressions I made.
She will ignore you.
She whispers to Rickard, "Is she mad at you for something?"
It seems so, but many are.
Matthias will approach the confessor with a steady pace.
The confessor praying as usual. Just continues looking down in his book. Hector is just standing in the corner, loading one round into his hand cannon.
Confessor, excuse my intrusion, but this is more important than your precious ecclesiastical books.
He will close the book with a loud thud that echoes through the hall. You face. Sir. He turns around with a piercing and intelligent gaze, studies you, and looks at your new comrades. He is wearing ornate ecclesiarchy robes and jewelry, with pale skin, deep green eyes, and a graying black hair, slicked back. He will slowly his hand off the book.
And the artifact that served as their link to the pillar had to be returned.
First, you wish that you welcome one of our fallen comrades back into the fold and to be recognized as a fallen saint, a member of the Inquisition, fallen.
Someone remove this heap of metal from my presence.
Oh yeah, I will roll influence against him to see who would dare to remove me.
What is your character doing?
He will proceed to sit in front of him and eye everyone who would attempt to do such an action.
Llewellyn will step up to you, and her feet are just placed on either side of your thighs. You look up, and you will see her gaze of pure death.
You will also see Siegfried square up alongside the sister, looking at you.
She's going to grab one shoulder and pull you away with an incredible strength.
He will oppose her.
She rolled a nat 3 with a strength of 65.
Sorry, can I just ask, is Siegfried helping Llewellyn or opposing?
Llewellyn is so strong that she's... if you've seen those oil protesters in Germany sitting down on the street, this is like, you're like 9-9. She's just fucking spinning you around on the pavement, just dragging your face first.
Well, I'm asking, is what it called Brad helping Llewellyn or not? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah, she's manhandling me, bro. Oh, fuck.
You're being like BDSM handled right now. Full leather outfit. She's your mommy right now.
Damn. Would it I be another character, I would enjoy this.
Yeah. And when you arrive to your little seating place, she like holds you down, and she's gonna slowly kneel down next to you, and you can feel her hand sort of wrapping around your chest. Sit tight.
You also regret this decision. Let's see how far things go, or you'll just sit just like me with a thumb up your ass.
You get an inspiration point.
And that's me.
Each circle member was bonded to the pillar he served.
The hour of seriousness has come. Join me at the table. The Archconfessor will slowly walk over to the table. A holographic map will light up. He leans over the table, and your faces light up with the blue light of the projector. As I understand, you've already faced our enemy. What happened?
They boarded our ship and sought to destroy it from the inside.
Did you learn any valuable information? Breakout?
Unfortunately, no.
Arlene, were you able to read their minds?
The monsters? No. Well, I did get some glimpses, but it's nothing useful.
What did you see?
Endless hunger. A massive,
Is that all? Hunger?
a massive beast beyond comprehension, coming down on this planet to devour all.
Roll an influence test. What do you get?
-3.
He will give a disappointed sigh. Is that what you wish me to tell the Inquisitor? That they are hungry? Did you learn nothing at all?
They are attracted. They can pick out psychers and they target them specifically.
Did I choose the wrong psyker to join this cell? Areline,
No, sir.
do you wish to return to the Black Ship?
She shudders. No.
Then, do not fail me again. Reach into their minds and see their plans. That is why you're here.
May I ask, as a more powerful psyker than the Acolyte, why have you not reached into the minds?
Brigad, are you challenging my authority again?
No, I'm simply asking a question.
If you wish to be demoted and sent to the battlefield, let me know.
I'm simply asking a question so that the Acolyte can be fully prepared.
My duty and dedication is not in question here. Is that
And
understood?
I will do it. I will.
That is final.
When we get there.
Is that understood, Rykard?
I was simply asking for guidance.
Is that understood?
As a senior member of the Inquisition, and that is perfectly
I'm beginning to
understood.
think you do not fit this warband. Do you wish to be relocated?
My lord, I am seeking guidance.
You should have received your guidance during your training.
I'm not a psyker.
I will give a deep sigh and turn around. You can do an influence test -40. If people don't realize what's going on, he's every time you come back here, he's reassessing your skills and what you've done, and your rank in the Inquisition will be adjusted by how you perform. And his general opinion of you.
Test? Is it influence test?
Mm-hmm. You don't need to roll, Brad.
How did I succeed?
That's a -9.
The Archconfessor will look at you in pure disgust. You can tell that he generally dislikes you and thinks you are absolutely useless. Ignoring you, he will turn back to the table. Are you listening? He looks across the table. Rick, Cerebera, Arlene.
Yes.
Siegfried would give a nod of the head, his purple embezzled bandana covering his face.
Hector Llewellyn will come back with the data predator and sit down around the table.
Complying.
You get an expression, but this huge field will open up, and you will see a giant Carnifex animated beast sticking out from it. The Arch Professor takes a little stroll around the table.
The pillars reflected the...
You may speak at any time. Do you have anything to add? Anything we are not aware of?
I can add something. I don't know if the Inquisition is aware of this or
mental
not.
state of their servants.
As I mentioned, the Tyranids can see and pinpoint the location of Psykers, and they seem to target them specifically. Putting a Psyker into any sort of transport makes it a target. And
Finally, a valuable bit of information. Why didn't you share this before?
You were asking me about their intentions, not their tactics.
He sighs. A scribe taking notes will look back down at the scroll. Very well. They can see Psychos.
Also, visual obscurement of their target does nothing.
He will look back at the table. Anything else beyond them here? He draws a little closer to where you saw them at Gothkarim. How many of them were there?
Tens of thousands.
And the commanders?
We managed to kill the commander, the Alpha Prime.
And as the
That
minds
was
of the circle degenerated
leading
and
that
descended
swarm,
farther
but there were still some venom thropes. No, the psychic ones that were still left.
There were 3 left.
An impressive feat, without doubt. And who did the deed itself? Who killed it?
I believe Rick laid the final blow that toppled the beast, turning the tide of battle, perhaps.
With a slight smile, he looks up from the projector. Rick! Is this true?
He's drunk.
Turn back to you, Siegfried. And you, what did you see?
I saw that what made up the bulk of the swarm sought to protect this lord-like creature. I believe if we can target and kill creatures of this caliber, then it will send the swarm into disarray, making it easier to annihilate them.
Did you see the creatures themselves?
to dementia,
Siegfried will give a quick swallow, his Adam's apple bobbing up and down before he replies back, yes.
Draw it for me. The scribe will hand you an ink pen and a scroll. As best you can.
Siegfried would look to the others very quickly as the bandana covers his face and just shrugs as he begins to scribble. What do you want me to roll for how nice this looks?
You can roll trade, artisan, or something related to art. If you don't have that...
Flat agility?
I mean, it's as good a suggestion as any. I think just a general intelligence test. No, perception. Perception test or a trade skill if you have it. Perception minus 10. You can do a scholastic and lore nature if you have it.
Okay, that works. That works out wonderfully. God bless. I'm gonna inspiration that.
Yeah.
I have infused knowledge. Success with 1.
Llewellyn will look at the sketch and it's like a kid's refrigerator drawing. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, it's okay. It's a little sketch of an alien, you know. You can tell what it is. She'll look at it and whisper back, Warrior Prime. Warrior Prime. Good. Well done. He nods at you, Siegfried.
Yes, thank you.
Siegfried, you get an inspiration point.
Siegfried will just nod his head, waiting for the Archconfessor to stop giving him any sort of attention.
Well done, Siegfried. Now, he will point to the battlefield. You will see this huge creature sticking out around Cyclodon on the opposite side of the southern part of the continent. The Archconfessor will pull out his little telescopic stick and point to it.
With his blind act.
A massive psychic tyrannid we have dubbed the Starbone Host, shrouded in a cloud of miasma, has killed the survivors of Cyclodon and is approaching the city. He sort of draws the line towards the city of Trani. Any questions?
Who inhabited the village, the settlement of Cyclodon?
Sorry, Tavi, I didn't hear you.
Who were the residents of said city that were?
The Archconfessor will sort of shrug. A few survivors, refugees, nothing of major concern.
None of the faction had a hold on it.
No.
Understood.
The vengeance threatened to destroy.
Do we have an estimated time of arrival of their forces?
Days, perhaps hours.
What about auxiliary forces that this creature commands?
You can only assume that it commands millions of forces.
Would we be able to send mental projections towards this force and see if they would pick up on said suggestions and head to a more desirable target that is not us?
If you can form a choir powerful enough to affect its mind, perhaps you could redirect it for a day or two. However, they have a psychic knowledge of their own, a parallel warp that they use to coordinate their forces.
Parallel warp? Terrible. Perhaps affecting his mind would not be necessary if enough psychers are gathered. They seem to, if I'm right, and they target the psychers, perhaps.
Correct.
The fact of their gathering will be enough to draw.
There are cases of such events happening in the past.
Yes, I believe House Ameduseli has moved north of this force. Maybe we can figure out a way to draw it towards them. Kill two birds with one stone.
Minds of the circle degenerate.
I was getting to that. He will take out his telescopic stick again and point further north. In fact, let me take you to the map. He is pointing to Port Olympia. Here. The navigator houses are currently engaged with the Tyranids. He will slowly draw a line here. House Emmedusurli seems to have found something, and have led an attack against the Eldar Autarch. As he glances over in this direction, I am afraid Tempedon has been destroyed by a carnifex. There are no survivors.
Something here.
So he points a stick down to Goth Karim. Eldar warriors have attacked our allies. At the same time, they were ambushed by a swarm of warrior primes. This is what you encounter.
Eldars were working with Tyranids?
No,
Most likely it was a coincidence.
correct. Or the Eldari were taking advantage of their read. Their predictive capability allowed them to coordinate an attack, striking the house when they were weak, engaged in battle.
That suggests that these Eldar forces engaging with Brabazon may have a Farseer as their commanding officer.
He nods. As
It
yes,
sounds as though they are after something and trying to motivate the Tyranids into our spear, or they give free rein.
do a Pactica Imperialis or a charm tests. Your choice.
Oh shit, that one.
Do you want to hold a longer speech, or do you want to keep it at that?
Oh, I'll just keep it at that. We'll keep it going.
Alright.
We're running short.
He will look in your direction. An astute observation. Impressive. Rigard, I wish to hear from you more often. But please, do not question my authority.
I never have.
Very well.
But I apologize if my tone come across as though it does.
You're used to commanding troops. In this room we do something quite different. Remember, this is a collaborative effort. If we are not together in this, we will fail.
Of course, my lord.
He will draw a line towards Maimon. Navigator House Maimon appears to be defending Port Olympia against an equal Tyranid force. They've set up a formidable defense. Spend a little time sort of drawing the line where they have observed the forces of Maimon. It seems they've built fortifications. Whether they have found something important in Port Olympia, or they simply find it a good position to defend, we do not know.
It could be also fitting that they decided to place themselves there, as we have also seen scouting forces in Tempedon, searching for their objectives.
Indeed. We have joined forces with Carrier's Road. Llewellyn will visibly look annoyed at this. She looks down at the table and you can feel her hand digging into your shoulder. Data Predator. She sighs deeply.
Could you remind me again who this individual is?
Carrier's Road, formerly known as Icarus.
Apologies, I understand why I didn't remember his name.
Our investigators... As he says the word investigators, he looks at all of you. Our investigators are actively working to find the origin of the storm and pull us out of this darkness. That is what I have told everyone. And that is what I am counting on.
I said that there's a lack of intelligence in house regarding House Rosa. Are they not engaged in any sort of warfare with the Xenos forces?
Not to our knowledge.
What happened to the house of Barazom at the end of the battle?
The battle is not over. They are still fighting.
Does it look that they have a chance to win?
That remains to be seen. He will turn the projector off and the light fizzles out. You hear the slight humming of the engine as you sit there in darkness. That remains to be seen.
In all fairness, can we send forces, knowing that our forces coming from the west, to aid Bravazum?
The choice, gentlemen, is yours. And lady. He will stand back from the table. But do inform me of your choice before you leave.
I would go against it. Our main objective is to secure the Inquisitor's safety. We already did our part when helping Bravazum.
Dementia, the pillars crumbled.
So you're willing to sacrifice this Navigator house for the greater mission?
If House Bravazum is not capable of capitalizing on the opportunity we gave them, then mayhaps they're not as valuable as of ally as we first thought.
The odds are stacked against them. We just tipped them a little back in their favor. They have many powerful psychers, and with the way Tyranids behave, that may be greatly to our advantage.
I do not say that we put them off as a sacrificial lamb, but are we willing to jeopardize the sanctity of this city?
Could we perhaps send some force there to reinforce them and give them some momentary respite, but limited in a way that doesn't jeopardize, that doesn't undermine the defenses of the city in a critical way?
A half commitment is a no commitment. Basically means that they fail, we fail. And at this, he's actually sitting there looking at the High Inquisitor, having just potentially, maybe,
Why don't
probably
we
not saved his life.
Why don't we first discern where we're going to move to next? There may not be any reason for us to hold the city, depending where our next move is. It might be better that we move away from the encroaching force to the west and annihilate this one here in the east.
The populace will not be willing to join us in our march, and our inquisitorial assets are already stretched thin as it is. We do not have all the logistics capabilities of supporting a forward operating base. This will be our
Indeed.
headquarters for the
Wrong.
foreseeable soon.
The Archconfessor speaks up. It is not my business to interfere with your tactics and war plans. However, we should be capable of supporting a forward operation at this point.
I suggest we talk with the militant, general militant, the local Imperium forces. See if he can spare anything or if he feels comfortable to do so. This is not a decision we can do so totally on our own.
Perhaps could we make then House Barazum our forward operation? Do both at the same time?
If you
I
wish
survive.
my opinion, secure our left flank. We then push north. Then go from there. There is a gully. We can hold, we can fortify, we can do whatever the hell we want. However, we are coming at them, they're coming at us from two ends, and if we do stay here, we will get bottled up and slowly consumed.
Perhaps we're looking at this wrong. We're looking at this as a war to be won conventionally. But that's not our goal, really. Our goal is to stop the warp storms. So perhaps we first need to ask ourselves, well, how do we find the artifact? What steps do we need to take for that? And then based on that we make our decisions for the war.
Yes, exactly what I was saying, just in a more eloquent form. Thank you.
She blushes.
Now, I am but a sledgehammer, not a scalpel.
Exactly. So, why don't we allow the scalpel to work first before we pick up the hammer?
Lord Confessor, does the Inquisition possess any information about any mass sacrifices of psychers?
Are you whispering, Langren? What is it? I can barely hear.
Am I that quiet?
Yep.
No, I'm speaking normally.
Speak up.
Does the Inquisition possess any knowledge of mass sacrifices of psychers, or psychers being rounded up and transported to specific locations?
Yeah. The Archconfessor will he'll confirm this. Do you guys have any notes on that? I don't remember if I've shared this detail with you. If you already discovered this clue or not.
What detail?
Whether there's been mass sacrifice of psychers. I think maybe you learned that.
It was what he called before we actually went through the
No, on the planets.
We found that it happened, but not where in Alexa's diary.
Right. Yeah. So you've already learned that. That's what I was curious about. So in Alexa's diary, you've already heard that there were mass sacrifices. Yeah. That's all you know. And that's all the Archconfessor knows as well.
perhaps we should first. What avenues do we have to finding this thing? We could try to speak with any local psychers. Perhaps they could know something. Are there such assets in the city?
Wish to speak locus psychers.
There is one in the Crown Gate jail.
An untrained psyker.
Arlen winces. Well,
What do you expect? We're on a world that was sucked to a warp storm. You think they kept the Imperial Creed going? Look at the remnants of it. Look at all this. What is this, a mud hut house?
I guess we have to work with what we have.
You get an inspiration point, Siegfried.
I understand we have to work with what we have, but
Well, at least we have.
Both of you understand the danger.
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Look, I want you.
Let's put it this way: untrained psyker with two other psychers. Massive amount of psychic power.
Rykard,
With one untrained psyker. Now, I'm not an expert, but
You're not. You just said it. You're not an expert. So rely upon the experts that you're talking to. Perfect. Now let me draw you a quick picture. I'm going to paint this image into your mind. I want you to picture before you 2 white plates made out of ceramic, almost like porcelain plates, beautiful to look at. And then on top of these plates, there are 2 slices of bread. And do you know what you find between these 2 slices of bread, Rykart? Do you know what you find? A nice heap of human dung smeared over these slices of bread. And then you put them together. You know what that makes? Tell me what that makes, Rykart.
absolute and utter twaddle.
A crap sandwich. That's what it makes, Rykart. And they're on both plates. Damn it. We have no other options. This is the only option. We either take it or we don't.
Well,
these are the plates we have been dealt.
I'm sorry, but what's this we?
I want you to spell team, Rykart. Spell me out what team is. Come on, give me the letters, boy. You can do it.
Do you want it in Kenyan, Low Gothic, High Gothic? Which one?
Oh god.
It's spelled T-E-A-M. Where is the I at in team? Exactly. It's we. We, you dweeb.
Let's all come down.
You see sweat beginning to pour down Siegfried's face as he gets wrapped up in the moment, almost seething with rage at Rykart's stupidity.
We should just explore all our options. Perhaps we're missing something.
No. Let's see him sweat some more.
As you see the sweating continuing, you see Siegfried's hand begin to twitch as it begins to grasp for the cloth-covered Thunderhammer.
Let's all calm down. We can discuss it all.
We are discussing it. It's just words.
Yes, and it.
She stares at his hand like on the hammer.
Matching words to deeds. As Siegfried's voice picks up, you see the bandana almost loosening upon his head as he begins almost limbering up in place. You can see him stretching a little bit as he begins twirling the hammer covered in its cloth-bound hide around him.
Please come down. There's no reason to get so worked up about nonsense like this.
You want me to drop the hammer, Rykart? You want me to drop it?
I haven't pulled any of my weapons.
I asked you a question, Rykart. Can you just not simply answer? Can things not ever be simple with you? I even painted you a beautiful mental image of 2 crap sandwiches that we've been given. And you tell me there's no such crap sandwiches before us? You bloody commissars. All you're good is taking men into the meat grinder with your meat grinder-like etiquette and heads.
Very eloquently put.
And finally, you understand. Everything is a crap sandwich.
Allow me to interject before our friend here, Siegfried, will make himself concuss with an aneurysm. Are you still ruined about the decision whether or not to reinforce House Maimon?
First, let us put together all of the relevant information and gather what we can here to figure out what our next move is. We have a force in the west that will likely swamp this city and overrun it within a couple days, nay, even a couple hours. We need to figure out where we're going next and if it's worth the sacrifice of all the forces, time, and effort we've put into the city, or if it's better to come to Brabazome's aid and annihilate the force to the north as we push out, going towards our true objective. The city
As
does
I personally
not matter.
think, as I personally think, as a counterpoint, yes, we need to see what is in the vaults in the city. However, Mr. Siegfried is showing that he is very, shall we say, impetuous.
And with most players gone, we're gonna end it there. Everybody gets 350 XP. I'll see you next week. Feel free to keep the meeting going.
This was great.
Feel free to keep the discussion going. And yeah, we're rounding off the session, but feel free to keep the discussion going, Brad.
No, if I have to talk anymore, I'm killing Rykart. I'm killing his character right here and now. And this will be back-to-back PCs getting killed by Siegfried, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. On some level, I can't blame you.
He's basically just saying what he called that, it was a test. See how impetuous he was, how hot-headed he was, because we're potentially going down to fight something.
Siegfried is just going to become Space Batman, and he's going to judge Rykart and everything.
You're talking from underwater.
You can hear that. What?
I'm so glad that your microphone stopped working after I heard Batman, because I just had PTSD.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Space Batman. I'm gonna be Space Batman, and I'm gonna stand in judgment against every single one of Aaron's characters, and if they don't pass the mustard test, they get fucking smashed with a thunder hammer.
Doc is back.
Go back to the drawing board.
Finally.
I'm dead as gonna bury you at some moment, Brad, I swear.
I don't even give a fuck. I painted this man shit sandwich mental images, and it's like it didn't get through to him. I'm hurt, Eric. I am hurt. You were so. I don't know what's denser, you or a lug nut.
Have you ever actually thought that maybe a character is trying to actually judge your personality?
It
Dude, I'm
matters
a
not
navigator.
whether
I
or
have
not.
all the personality. All the personality. I get the psyker racism. I get normal racism. I get fucking all the goodies from the Imperium. You should be treating me like a fucking prince for even being a part of the fucking group.
Mutant said what?
Dude,
Mutant,
my character is
mutant
treated
prince.
like
Mutant
my
prince
dude.
wants privileges. I want pillow privileges. Give me my pillow
Shut the
privileges.
fuck up. My dude is treated like fucking shit in the
As you should be.
Imperium.
You're a fucking commissar, you fucking meat grinder, lug nut, fucking nutless motherfucking fucker.
Oh
So
shit, is he on the American?
Why the fuck should he give two flying fucks about some fucking thing with a silk cloak?
It's a purple silk bandana, and without it, you would be taking almost 40 damage. Fuck your toughness, fuck your fucking armor to your fucking soul. I would soul blast you. I would literally watch as your soul drifts upon the fucking tides of the Imperium as you're fucking eaten by daemons, and I would fucking giggle within my fucking mortal coil as it happens. Don't you fuck with me, boy. You wanna fuck on me? I fuck on you.
Damn, I really wish I could see that
and that's
while
if
we
you
were
didn't
fighting
hear
that
that.
Tyrannid.
That's right. That's if you didn't hear that behind the back of your head.
Well, I have bad news for you. From our agility scores, from what I saw, I have a chance of beating you in a fucking agility test. So good luck. I hope you roll higher.
Cheers.
You need 2 to 3 shots. I need 1 smack. 1 smack. 1.
What's your agility?
Give me a second. Let me pop it up. I am at a 64.
65.
Fuck you. I'm still better.
What do you mean? Your attack is literally a one-shot and does not get benefit from inescapable. It's literally a joke.
65, and I have inescapable attack, and
You get a minus 20 to not look at my third eye. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
That's for special use, look away, not dodge in
so
edition.
your third eye is at the back?
No, it's a warp eye. It's in the front.
Either way, if you'll excuse the whole dick wavering thing. Now, let's go to the facts. The city is a treasure trove of knowledge. We need it in order to investigate where the and literally I want to say warpstone is, because I forgot its name, but yeah, the warpstone is. Because in the city is the temple of Danu, and we know that the worshippers of Danu were taking psychers somewhere, and they were harvesting them. We don't know for what purposes, but we know that the warpstone requires a certain amount of psychers to be sacrificed to. So that's one lead. Second, there is the vault. I don't really care about a lot about the vault. Third, if we want to go by lore, it is a good logistical point. Very good. Fourth, our forces, House Brabazon, are outnumbered by the Xenos forces, specifically Eldari, because we got to see their full HP by 2 to 1. They will most likely fall against the Eldari should we not help them.
And we will be next on the receiving end.
It's as simple as that.
To be clear, it is pretty obvious to everyone that the Tyranids outnumber both you and the Eldari, or the Eldar.
Due to the fact that the Eldari used the sheer audacity for their disgusting Xenos race to use the Tyranids in order to fuck us over, they're very, very not inclined to negotiating if they were willing to resort to such tactics.
Okay, my only question is, can you devise a drug that we can give to the Tyranids to make them not fuck with us?
No.
What? They are literally a bioweapon. They will adapt to that shit faster than I can produce it.
You're telling me Tyranids will adapt to crack?
Yes.
All right, let's make some fentanyl. Let's see if they can adapt to fentanyl.
They most likely already do.
They would adapt the fentanyl within about 2 hours.
Also, how the fuck do you expect us to dispense via the ship that is, what, 3 HP?
Can we repair it?
Yeah, but nobody is that good.
We're going to use slap-on stickers to apply the fentanyl patches.
I'm trying to... Hey, Brad, remember that shit sandwich analogy and everything? That's the whole conversation I had with you.
Yeah, whatever. It was fucking hilarious. It made Morton chuckle when I said, let's use fentanyl. It got Morton.
You got me. You got me, motherfucker.
So it's pretty obvious. We do not know.
Combat, people are dying. Tyranids getting slapped with fentanyl patches. Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Either way, we know that the Tyranids are within days, if not hours. So, and I guarantee you, nobody is that good to repair the ship that fast. Especially since we do not know exactly where to go.
It literally makes no difference, because if they actually die, they're just going to be reabsorbed.
Well, we're assuming that we will be capable of damaging their, synapse reachers. Also, they can't reabsorb if they don't have any units on the field to scavenge.
Yeah, this is just a split. This is like a vanguard force. They have no capabilities of reproducing forces. They got what they got.
Much like us, unfortunately.
That's not the way they work.
We do not know exactly what the number is for them to assault the city. So maybe we can do a scouting force, but it's risky and we will lose that scouting force, so I would go against it. We can gamble and help House Proposal. And hopefully we could hold against the Tyranids coming from a direction, which we are now aware of.
We also should do the actual investigation. We have one lead. Any other leads? Anyone have any idea?
Honestly, this is the one lead we have.
We should
tiger.
We should definitely send a spooky dream to the Tyranids that the Eldari are going to come and play with them if they don't go north and attack them now. If we can push the Tyranid swarm to the west of us, north, to go fight Useli and the Eldari that are up there, I think it's going to be very bad for us. Because of that whole...
Didn't you say that you wanted that, and the Archconfessor said if you manage to assemble a psychic choir strong enough, you can buy us 1 day at most?
Yeah, exactly. A day of them fighting fucking Imiduseli.
They won't reach Imiduseli in 1 day.
They'll get closer to them and realize how many fucking psychers are over there and want to be like, I kind of want to partake.
Okay.
Technically, they're 15 days from us, and that just hits the edge of the nameplate for Fort Charney.
15 days for us, not for them.
The Starborn host is the way. I guess I can tell you that. Yeah, they're choosing between. They got to choose between what's over here. There's some interesting stuff here, and there's some interesting stuff here. And I'm gonna roll for it to see what they decide.
Oh God, please decide on Imiduseli. Please. Give us more time.
But this is Morten's campaign. What the fuck makes you think we're gonna have an easy time? Genuinely, what makes you think we will ever have an easy time?
I didn't say it was a 50-50 roll.
I highly doubt.
I do not care. It could be a 90-10 in our favor, and it still would fuck us over.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure Morton doesn't want to see the campaign collapse at the last moment.
Oh, believe me.
Brad, I have not
I
seen...
will follow out on realism wherever it goes.
I've played this game for 4 years.
I've wiped out the whole party several times.
Yeah, I've been there. He does not
but
hesitate.
This isn't the TPK scene where we can come back in later. This is like once this is done, it's done. Like it's done.
Yeah, he is not afraid to. He threatened us several times. You weren't here, but yeah. He threatened us several times that at certain points, if we fail, the campaign ends. This is nothing new, David. You
Yes,
say this and Morten will think, and?
he has actually said what he called this is the potential end of the campaign, which sort of give me the idea that if a fight is run.
All right, Morton. I heard the roll. Come on, tell us our fate. Campaign or live or die on your roll. Come on, brother.
Morten would never, yeah. We've seen face to face, yeah, but I will not hesitate that for a second. Well, let's see who we can send. Fortunately, PDF will not abandon the city, no matter how much we ask them.
Here, I'll go. I guess I'll go by myself with the first irregulars and all the Space Marines, and we'll be back once the fighting's done.
Space Marines answer to the Inquisitor, not you. Feel free to take the irregulars, but they have 30 HP. They will literally get one-shotted.
Well,
The Inquisitor already gave you command of the forces.
Oof.
Yep, there we go.
We can do a rapid strike on the Barazum with Space Marines, alleviate them, and then return to the city. To
With what fucking cars?
continue. To be ready for an arrival of the enemy.
Oh my god, you people.
Morton, how'd that 50-50 roll go?
Let's roll it. Yeah, we might as well do that now.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Let's
and let us
see.
know what-
That was not a yes or a no. That was a meh, whatever you want.
Yeah, are you saying it's like a man, whatever you want, because they're gonna attack you anyway? Is that what you're saying? You're saying everything's rigged against us?
And man, the dice spoke. Ain't nothing rigged.
Let's roll it in. Let's roll it in public. All right. So
No, don't roll in public.
we got it.
So now we have no choice but to accept the raid.
Yeah, because I know you would whine about this for weeks. Fucking bitches, man. Jesus. Okay, if it's
just
what?
we're skeptical. Our trust in humans is low.
Yeah. I can understand that. Yeah. But
it gives us that out as well. Oh, he just fucking, you know.
it
is what it is.
It is what it is, man. If it's under a 20, you know, if it's under a 20, then we're going here.
Oh, fuck.
We're going here.
80% chance to be fucked in the ass.
80% chance to be fucked in the ass. Well, here we go. Would you look at that?
Imagine
Time, would you look at the time?
Imagine my shot. It's fucked the clock.
Wait, hold up.
Fuck a clock again.
Which half? Which half are we?
Don't matter.
It's 20 and above, it's us.
Oh, that's fucking... What the fuck? We don't even
Even
have
if
any...
it was 50-50, we would still be...
Even if it was 50-50, it would roll in your disfavor.
That's fucked up.
Maybe we can save a bunch of psychers from Barazum and take them to here, and then they'll go here.
No, so here's the conundrum you have yet to figure out, Lancrit. There's already an ungodly amount of psychers with Emedu Sali. We're just being chosen. That's it, brother. That's all this is. We have been chosen.
I mean, we also have a fuck ton of
just going to
psychers.
come in and say that, quite frankly, he's making the rules and they're skewed.
Yeah.
So,
just
there's-
imagine every single math
So
problem.
we have no chance anyway. So
Yeah.
The numbers on the screen are not going to change. I'm not fidgeting, and they've been that way since I made the campaign. But anyway, the Starborn hosts, there's like a couple of artifacts here. He's not looking for psychers. Is that there are artifacts and specific genetic potential that he's looking for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like,
And the Tyrannid care about what can we mutate into and use to our advantage.
And they don't have the Chaos Forces to mutate against?
Bro, since where the fuck do Chaos Forces just spawn in?
Emedu Sali, they're Chaos. That's a Chaos
Bro, they're
faction.
fucking mutants.
They're
everywhere.
mutants.
Yeah, exactly, Chaos. There we go. You said it yourself.
Bruh, you are Chaos. By that regard, fucking navigator,
You fucking, I am, motherfucker. So keep fucking with me. I'm gonna fucking third eye your ass too, along with fucking Rykard.
Hey, you have no
What?
rights. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, what? Where the fuck did I come into this?
For the fucking pain in the ass you were at the end of our RP.
No, it's okay, bro. I was testing your character. Well, let's see let's test your ballistic resistance, shall we?
Well, joke's on you. That's actually pretty good.
Either way, we
Look
should.
at True Grit, motherfucker.
So be it. So be it, bro.
Oh, we will need all of our inquisitorial forces to fight this bitch.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If that thing's really going to come down on top of us, it might be better for us long term just to say fuck Charney, move our entire fucking military minus the fucking stuff we're leaving behind, and fight the fucking horde to the north.
And kill New Doc.
Would we have a better chance at a defensible position with more forces?
Yeah, Fort Charney is the defensible position.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got a fucking mountain range. It's got one pass. You try to come over it. What do you call it? It's going to slow them down, which means you can actually relocate.
Okay,
So-
First of all, I don't think you're taking into account how fucking large the areas on this map that are shown are.
But it doesn't fucking matter. The fact is that we have entrenched positions in Fort Charney. We do not have any positions when aiding Brabazon. We just have to hope that there is still something left by them built there.
They can retreat towards us.
Oh, yes, so we can get pincered between two massive Tyrannid forces. Yes, that bodes
If Barazum falls, like we are getting pincered. Like there's like where else would they go?
Well, yeah, that is obvious.
Yeah, why the fuck is there 3 forces on the map and we're getting auto-targeted by 2?
Yeah, well,
Think about it this way.
I think strategically it's important that we fight them piecemeal.
If you look at the numbers, the forces of Perrin, they're being diminished quite a bit. If you click on the icons, can you see the 174-42 of Brabazon?
Yeah, that's the health and
Yeah,
that's
so
the
you can follow how much. So, the first number is their challenge rating times 10. So Brabazum has 1,740 total challenge rating to put on the battlefield.
Where's the numbers?
The
The first numbers.
Yeah.
So you're
First
saying
number is
we
their
have-
magnitude, the amount of troops they have left, and that is a literal translation of the challenge rating, which is sort of like the level of D&D. So they have 1,740 challenge rating to mount on the battlefield.
You're saying we
But
have
we can't
a
see the
challenge
Tyranid.
rating of
You can
30
see the
population?
Tyranid. No, you can't see the Tyranid. Do I want you to see the Tyranid?
No.
No, not yet. You need to find. You need to get more information on them first. Then you'll get the number.
We fought the ones
feel
with
like-
House Barzum though, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
that's engaged
That's a good point.
Zone. We should have access to that.
You know what?
Rest
I'm
of-
gonna give you access to this one. That's a fair point. Totally fair point. There you go.
Oh,
Oh my fucking god! Oh no!
this is good.
It's not. It's not. It's not enormous. It's the smallest Tyranid troop. By far. By far.
Oh, this is good. Well, if we take our what we can, our most mobile forces, perhaps we can strike them, and return back before the Starborn host gets here. And for Starborn host, I don't know, distract them with Psychers for a day or something like that.
Yeah, I'm totally down to just figure out how to complete the mission, and we just take the Inquisitor with us and hope for the best.
Well, we have only one lead so far, the Rogue Psyker.
Doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't really looked for it yet. I guess.
By all we know, they may also be searching for that fucking.
So to be totally clear, if it wasn't clear before, every faction is searching for the artifact, and whether or not it's true, they believe whoever finds it first will obtain this old technology built by the original founders of this planet, which is what created the warp storm, and by harnessing it with the correct amount of psyker energy, they will become essentially gods and rule the sector. Whoever finds it first believes that they will obtain this status of deity. This was mentioned before, but there's so much stuff in the campaign, I think people just forgot it. But yeah, that's the main story going on. All the navigator houses are looking for the artifact to achieve godhood.
Well,
And the fucking, let me guess, the Tyranids also want Psychers to make Liantropes in order to also control the artifact.
Yeah.
Fuck me. So now we know why they want Psychers.
No. Exactly.
So the Eldari and Brabazome to the north will die.
are
And-
they still fighting the Bravo Zone, or have they joined forces?
No, it's like a three-way tug of war.
Yeah, it's a
essentially.
three-way. Exactly.
Which is really, I think, dumb on the Eldari's part, but, they do what they do.
Can we somehow evacuate the Bravo Zone and leave Eldari to fight them? When Eldari
could.
all Psychers.
The Eldar are taking limited damage. They're just laying back and taking pot shots.
Oh, we somehow have to find a way to make the Tyranids target Eldari, and then we sweep in and win. That's the victory condition.
So you're thinking about the distraction and then a collapsing retreat.
Oh, well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Who wants to be the suicide driver in the mechanized vehicle that's going to drive from the Tyrant Prime Swarm to the Eldar army?
Well,
Yeah,
first
that's
we
a
have to
big
figure
question.
out how we're
Actually,
gonna do it.
actually, we don't need to. They were kind of close, weren't they?
Yeah, they're within eyesight?
Now keep in mind we were on a ship. Fuck. I don't want
I-
that
I-
sound.
We can create a portal.
What, just hope the fucking Tyranids just watching to it.
Well, if we move the psych, what if we reposition like the forces in a way that puts the Eldari between Tyranids and the majority of the Psykers?
How do we do that?
Like create a portal in the warp and like walk through it.
How big can you make the portal?
Huh?
How big can you make the portal?
Let me see. Alone? Let's see what it can do alone. And maybe there are also other Psykers that can in the city that have the same power. No. It isn't the common one. No.
But what, you want to teleport a part of the Bravazum army or the whole army?
Just the Psykers. Well, and then some support so they don't die immediately. But most importantly, the Psykers. Let me find. How was it? Gate. Infinity, I think? Gate of Infinity. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Range 1 kilometer per psi rating. Opens in. The gate lasts for a number of rounds equal to the Psyker's psi rating, and has a radius of meters equal Psyker's psi rating as well. For the duration of the power, two sides of the gate are linked, and any object or person that may pass between them freely, provided they fit through the gate. 12 rounds is not much, but if we gather all in one place, it's 16 meters in diameter, and everyone rushes quickly. Well, at the very least, the Psykers can be moved this way.
Mm. And what's your psi rating? What's your psi rating?
8.
So 8 rounds.
Yes.
That would be 8 times 6. 48? Yeah, 48 seconds.
16-meter portal.
Or a 16-meter portal.
And afterwards, you can't use it again for 12 hours.
Shit. I'd rather use that for an escape rather than.
Yeah.
You can put up Psychers then, but I don't know. They're already engaged.
Yeah, but we want the Tyranids to fight the Eldars, not Bravazum.
I don't know.
But the Eldari are also highly mobile. Maybe they can